Oh, did you want to check to make sure we look?
No, we're good. We're fine. Greetings. Oh, nope, I'm a little short. Welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Baron.
This is Colin.
We're hit and miss.
Yes.
Or should I go down like this? I'm hit and miss.
Oh, man.
I told you. I said we're going to come in hot on this one just because I had no idea.
Here, let me. There we go. Is that better?
There. What happened here? There, I got bigger.
Okay, that's a little better.
Is that better?
That is definitely better.
Greetings all. Thank you all for joining. We are playing Nanolith tonight.
Yes, I'm so excited.
This is a game by Woodpecker Games. I backed this game when it was on Kickstarter. Thanks to William from Hungry Gamer. He said, you should really check out this game. I'm like, okay, and I watched a little bit of what he did, and it looked really cool. Also, during the development of Nanolith, Woodpecker Games actually reached out to us and said, hey, we can send you a copy if you want to do a playthrough. And I said, that'd be great. Because I never knew sometimes we never know what we're going to get. Are we going to get a pre-release copy, or are we going to get a same time copy? And it just happened, my actual Kickstarter copy actually came before theirs did. But we still got, so we got the game. We're going to play it. It's going to be awesome. For those of you that don't know anything about the game, you can go check out Gamefound right now. I put a link to it in the description of this video, and I already put it there.
No way. I don't believe you.
It is... It's a reprint right now. They're going through a reprint, and they're actually adding an expansion to it. If anybody's ever played Final Fantasy VII,
they're doing a reprint right now.
Yes, a reprint right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're adding a kind of it's like a motorcycle chase scene in the game, which would be kind of cool. See how that goes through the game. You see how that happens. For those of you who don't know anything about Nanolith, Nanolith is a 1 to 4 player RPG type dungeon crawler game. Where you're going to play with 4 different characters, at least at the start. Again, as the game goes forward, I'm not sure what could happen. There is a deck of...
Matt just said confirm the link is there.
Yep, confirmed. Link is there.
I think that is the only time he's actually put a link, Matt. Yep. I think it's the only time.
I'm amazing sometime. Matt, it's good to see you. Thank you for joining. So if you're interested in what you see, please go check it out. Also, if you want to see other playthroughs of the game, I know AntLab Games did a playthrough of it. This was back during the very first Kickstarter of it.
It was 2 years ago.
So it's 2 years old. Was there a couple others?
Well, the other one was Dice Tower did a really good rules video. That's what I just watched.
So you can check. Oh, good. So he'll teach me how to play.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of rules in this game. I'm open, and they're like, oh, when they spawn, you got to use your spawn points.
No spelling errors, and he remembered the link.
No spelling them.
Like that, Mo.
You know. Oh my gosh, it does not happen often. We got to. Okay, April 29th, 2025.
There, put it down.
Yes.
Kurth the Viking, good to see you. Hi, guys, looking forward to seeing this one.
Hey,
this
Ben,
super
thanks
good.
for joining.
Benjamin, good to see you. Yes, this one, I'm really excited to play this.
I'm super pumped. This is going to be fun.
All right, so let's get down the board, and we'll tell you everything that's going on. So you're going to get a little bit of the story for the first. We're going to start the first mission. I mean, you got to start at the beginning, right?
You start at the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Good start. So everything is done inside a book. When it
2
comes
books,
to
isn't it?
2 books. Yeah, so it's another book.
See,
no, there's a storybook, sure, but like all your maps and all your everything you're going to be doing in the actual game when it comes to playing the game is going to be in a book.
Is the book?
Yeah,
and it's nice.
It's nice. It's nice.
Isn't it? You can have unique art for every scenario.
Correct.
It's so much faster to set up than tiles. It's nice. I do love them.
And so if we start here, it says Nanolith is up in the corner. And it says new game. Go to page 6.
Oh,
so go to page 6.
Click it.
There you go. Click it. Go to page 6. Back out a little bit here. And it is in, it's cool because it's a comic book.
Yeah, well, I love that.
The whole comic book.
Love that. You read that side, I'll read this side.
So up here it says, I slept too for 100 years, thousands of years, but my memories are vivid and complete, and my dreams were inspired by the chronicle of the Sulu and humankind.
I'm totally cheating.
You're totally cheating. He's taking a picture of what he has to read. He's going to read it off his phone.
Yes.
It all began in the year of 2025. Ooh.
Oh!
When the Sulu mothership penetrated the infinite emptiness of space and appeared in our solar system.
Dude, we gotta be careful.
The aliens were welcomed in the only way known to Earthlings, with fear and violence.
Yeah, sounds about right.
But the Sulu did not wage war with you. Quite the opposite. We brought you the peace of eternal life, the perfect body. We brought the Nanolith. And if you can see, he's got like a glowing thing there. The Nanolith, let's see here, it augmented your DNA. The nano machines released from the mothership onto Earth's atmosphere made all your seemingly impossible utopias become an instant reality. This marked the dawn of a new era, free from disease, misery, poverty, and fear. This period of human history came to be known as Eden. And the Sulu authorized scientists to harness the power of the nanomachines for any conceivable purpose, apart from war, that is.
In the eyes of the Sulu, the nanomachines were not only an advanced piece of technology, but also a glorious wake-up call for the dawn of the golden age for all species in the universe. But all your short-sighted eyes perceived was the promise of bloody power and dominance, of course.
Of course.
You called your madness Revengelium and used our nanotechnology to breed the ultimate killing machine in the bodies of your own people, because your greed knows no moderation, mercy, morality, only death. And so you slew everything that stood between you and the Nanolith. The noble Sulu people were the first to die, choking on the poisonous gas you called sick. Or
Wait, where did you go from?
I went from here to here to here. Is that a bad
No, it
thing?
goes from here. You read left to right, man.
I'm so sorry. I have to read the book, then not my. I just took pictures. Okay.
So we're over here.
Okay, you called your madness Revengelium and used your nanotechnology to breed the ultimate killing machine in
I guess call it as real
bodies of your own people. No, I don't. So over here and then here and then here?
Yes.
Okay. You couldn't bear the fact that the Sulu deprived you of their ultimate power by refusing to reveal the Nanolith's source code, and so you slew everything that stood between you and the Nanolith. The noble Sulu people were the first to die, choking on the poisonous gas you called sick, or silk, or something. Because your greed knows no moderation, mercy, morality, only death. But they weren't the only ones to write in agony. The atmosphere was soured by the deafening wails of the billions of innocent people from your own species, and the oceans turned red with the blood of the human race.
Oh.
Launch it. Continue reading on the next page.
Next page. All right.
It's back to you.
Back to me. Let's put it down. Here you go. So we got the big giant, I don't know what the heck's going on up here, but that thing's hitting. I think that must be what we launched up there.
Doesn't look good at all.
Doesn't look good, huh?
Ben said he's got a copy. The problem with the upgrade pack, we might want to wait for it. This is the problem with upgrade packs. Oh, Ben, totally get it, right? Yep. We always have that hard time. I mean, that's Isofarian Garb is why we didn't play that one right away.
And we stopped playing Stars of Vicarios.
Yeah, because of it's so
upgrade
true.
Packs.
And Robin, we missed you
back.
on here between the rental house work and your cold. It's been, yeah, I'm still working through the cold. In case you can't tell.
Through the cold.
And Ben, we already have a...
all right.
I told you. Bing,
right.
bing, bing. Oh, looks awesome.
That's good to hear.
Sorry.
Love it. Wait, what's going on here?
It's bouncing.
I think I screwed up. I think I need to fix this.
Uh-oh. Okay, as you fix it, I'll read. Yes, some of you have survived. The greediest live in the Tower of Babel, safe from the clutches of the rabid masses who tear out to one another to pieces under the watchful gaze of the privileged few. I sometimes feel pity for you faithless, aimless earthlings.
Fix it.
You were handed the keys to the kingdom of happiness and chose only pain. Yeah, I saw somebody say this. I just got to say this because it made me think of it. They said, how many planets are there in the universe? And we landed on the one that has taxes and and credit scores. Dang, right? So suffer and arise in the face of war. Your memory has been wiped like a blank canvas. Let me paint the story of the Nanolith on it so that you are armed and ready for the great battle that awaits. You'll soon discover that you're awoken in time of great change.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're over there. My fault.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So I kind of jumped through this. Yeah. So it looks like, so suffer and in the face of war, fighting, and then there's these people in these thingamajigs here.
Yep. They look like tubes or something.
Wake up. And so that's what I was just saying. And then take up your weapon and fight. There's still one last glimmer of hope that for this hopeless world. I've descended from the nano ether to set this world on fire one last time in the hope that Eden may arise from the ashes of ruin. Follow me, the Nanolith awaits. Now open page 3 of the storybook.
The storybook. Who did the art in the comic book? Really digging it. Agreed, Mike. I love the art in the comic book.
It is
really good. I really like it when games do something like this instead of just straight walls of text, because that's just me. I like the pictures.
Oh
my
gosh, I'm 100%.
Yes, there'll be an upgrade pack in the upcoming Gamefound. Perfect. I will say one thing I wish they would have had.
What was the upgrade pack? What is in the upgrade pack?
I don't know. We'll find out. And I have to look at the page. I haven't had a chance to look at it. But
you gave the link and you didn't look at it?
Oh, come on. I went like, hey, cool. You just kind of scroll. That looks awesome. Back it. That's usually how I back
Hurt
games.
I mean, that does sound right. That does sound accurate. That's how I back games. This is how I back games. Back it.
Back in.
You know, Robin's on here. She heard that.
Or I mean, don't back in. No, but I had to make my own player reference card up. They don't have player references in here, and I kind of really wish. I think that's something that they. I mean,
That is a player reference.
You settle down over there.
So you got to show
Hey,
them that.
coughing boy, go back over there. My player reference. I wrote it up. Good to
Can
go.
anybody read that?
I can.
You can? I
Dude.
played Descent with my friend over here.
See?
No one can read that. First of all, it's upside down.
That's
No one
okay.
can-
It's a surprise for everyone.
including him.
Oh, come on. I know what's going on. I got this. I got this.
Need more games to do things like this than making me read. Just yes, especially if you're not going to have an app that reads it to me. You know what? That is true. Although I have found with all of my friend groups, we don't listen to the apps.
I found
They
I do
read
it
too
solo.
slowly.
I do it a lot solo because it gives me a chance to get things going while I can listen to it. Like
Okay.
with Madara and stuff, I'm setting something up for the next thing. I can listen to what the story is.
Yep.
Or if I'm like going to work, I'll just hit click on the play button. And hear
Oh,
what's
you can
going
listen to it while you're going to
While I'm
work.
going to work.
Yeah,
and stuff
that
like
makes
that.
sense.
What's this? This is a German company. Yes, it is. It is a German company.
The first project must have been a financial loss for them, from what we can understand from the updates. Yet they delivered. I hope for them this will be a success.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Yes,
I usually just play solo, so I don't have to worry about catering to the group. That's right.
makes sense.
Because I think also when you play with a group, there's gonna be a lot of people that might stop you midstream, stop you might talking.
I mean, midstream that works.
That works, right? And so you kind of like we do sometimes. I'll be like, wait, what? Like, oh, hey, what did it like? And if you're listening to something, you always feel like you got to sit there and listen to the whole thing.
Well, then
before you say
what
anything.
ends up is that you just all stare at each other, you know?
Yeah.
Or you got the person that's staring off, like Barrett usually is staring off. He goes, wait, I wasn't listening for the last 8 minutes. Can you repeat all that? That's usually what I get from Barrett.
Okay, so we're on page 3 now. Is that where we're on here? Let's get this page 3 going here. Let's put this right here. Whoosh, just like that. Oh, I'm knocked over all my tokens. Don't care.
Those are really thick tokens.
They're thick tokens. So one thing really quick, you might not see it. There's a little save disc up here. Whenever you get to a save disc, you reset your characters like to their health and stuff
that's
like
cool.
that. Plus, it's a place where you can kind of know that's a good stopping
I think we're
point.
good for today. I think
Right?
that was great.
That was great.
Thanks
Thanks
so much.
for joining, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Laboratory Lobby, Children of the Nanolith. So one thing I like about this game that I've seen so far is the fact that we have these 4 characters, and they're kind of, it said they're coming out of like with a clear like mind and all that. It kind of reminds me of the show Dark Matter, where they kind of all wake up from like a cryo sleep, but they don't really know a lot of their past and what they're doing. But all they know is they woke up on a prison. Hi there, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
They woke up on a prison ship, so they didn't know if they were prisoners or if were they the guards. Were they like they don't know?
were they?
So it's kind of cool like that. So I'm thinking this kind of has that same vibe where you're not really sure who and what these characters are all about. They kind of have a base idea of what they are, but they're not right off the bat knowing like, okay, we're gonna go do
Look
this.
at these awesome acrylic standees.
Yeah, they do the acrylic standees too,
Oh my
which is
gosh,
really nice.
they look so good.
All right.
Sorry.
So, preparation. Read the intro to the victory conditions on this page, then turn to Laboratory Lab on page 1011 on the encounter book. The world around you is an explosion of pain and bright light. You're injected from your biotank.
Not
Ejected. How about ejected? I'm going to be ejected. I'm good at that. Here, let's
Don't
try
be
something.
injected.
There you go. Ejected. No, it's not really good up there. That's okay. Ejected from your biotanks into laboratory floor, dripping with nutrient fluid and embryonic reject.
Like
Something.
Yeah,
An
reject.
alarm
Yeah.
siren is screaming in your ear. You have a vision. As your vision clears, you see the clothes and weapons lying on the floor next to your tank. It's almost like they've been laid out for you. Where are you? Why are you here? And more importantly, who are you? Stammers Cora, instinctively crouching next to Sidekick's lifeless metal body. I was just about to ask you the same thing. Oh, that's your character.
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Okay, that is Ada. That is going to be our Ada character.
Wait,
okay.
is Ada a female?
Yep, that's it.
I was just going to ask you the same thing.
Okay, Bumble's Ada as she begins to gear up. Oh boy, through one of these nights. A thunderous explosion next sends shockwaves through the room and knocks you off your feet. What was that?
That's me. What was that? Quick, get dressed. That's Ashitaka.
Oh, Ashitaka. Commands Ashitaka.
Quick, get dressed. Oh, whoever let us free must have done so for a reason.
That's right. Victory conditions. We are going to explore the lab and find a way out. So at this point, we're going to flip to page 10 and 11 on the encounter book.
Wait, how do you know that? Where does it
Because it
say?
says right here. Flip to 10 or 11
I missed
on
it.
the encounter book. So go to page 10 and 11. So then we're greeted with this.
We are greeted.
We're
Hello,
greeted
laboratory.
right here with a giant book here. and it has different things we can do.
Dude,
we
this
have
looks cool.
we have objective B, we have objective A, objective D, and objective C.
Well, maybe we should tell them what they are. So we've got a security door.
Yep, what does it say there?
This door is locked. It looks like you can be able with a key card.
Okay.
Biotank. The nutrient fluid inside the tank is strangely cloudy. All you can make out is a humanoid figure floating in the pressure chamber.
Okay. Over here we have objective B. Cora bangs away at the computer keyboard. The power's down. Once restored, I'll be able to open up the security door.
Okay, she's cool.
Yeah.
Are you her?
Yeah, I'm her.
Yeah.
Objective A.
Typical.
Blast the door. You chose.
I did.
The door is unlocked. The metal structure has been deformed by an explosion. A blood trail zigzags from the room into the adjacent area where the neon lights are humming in a gloomy, winding corridor. There still seems to be electricity over there. Maybe there's a way to get the central data center up and running again from here, mumbles Cora.
You mean something like an emergency generator?
Replies Ashitaka.
It's
Who's
probably
this?
you, Cora.
Exactly. Maybe we could probably use it to open the other door as well. Maybe, says Veolith. But can you hear that? A blood-curdling noise sends shivers down Ada's spine. She knows that sound. It's the sound of breaking bones. It says if you want to enter the room behind the door, turn to page 7 of the storybook and start the encounter. Otherwise, the other thing we could do, since we don't have a key card or the power is not on, we can check out objective C, which is the biotank. No, the biotank. All right.
Heck yeah.
So then on this, it shows that we are going to go to D101, which is on page 6 of this book. We're going to go to page 6 and we're going to look. And each one of these has like an A1, stuff like that. So we're going to go to D, what is it?
101.
D101. All right, you're going to go check this out. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. The fire has forced the biotank into an emergency shutdown. The nutrient fluid slowly drains away in the gurgling whirlpool. You can see a pregnant woman desperately throwing herself at the reinforced glass encasing the tank. Her eyes are wide open. She's going to die in there, exclaims Ada. Once the tank's life support mechanisms are gone, she'll be crushed by the vacuum. Almost as if to confirm her gruesome prognosis, the pregnant woman's eyes start protruding unnaturally from their sockets. Don't, says Violith under his breath as Cora is about to activate the unlocking mechanism. See that? His long blue finger points out the word revengelum. Wow, that is what that is?
Yeah.
Revengelum, or Elium, engraved on the bronze plaque in the control panel beneath the tank.
Here, right here.
Oh, it does say that, doesn't it?
Revengelium.
And that's pretty cool.
And this is the pregnant lady.
Yes, that is exactly what you're seeing there. Well, maybe if I can go to it. There you go. It's right there. Maybe over here. There you go. First try.
First try.
I don't know what kind of experiment that is, but you should be grateful the tank is crushing it for us.
Hmm.
You're insane, whispers Cora and Hora. Good, I got the two people that hate each other. What do you want to do? Free the woman, or do you want to leave the woman to her fate?
Wait, I have to decide?
Well, we could decide together.
Okay. You were looking at me like I had to decide.
Well, what would you do?
Dude,
Free the woman, right?
You're not going to
right?
Okay, thank you.
I think we free the woman. Why wouldn't you free the woman,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, so that's page. We go to D102 on page 6, same page. All right, it says, "Move!" shouts Ada and pushes the Sully aside. By the way, my character is actually one of the Sully characters.
Oh, he's one of the.
Yes, he's one of the alien dudes.
Oh.
Before any other members of the group can react, she activates the tank unlocking mechanism. The pregnant woman is flushed out onto the laboratory floor in a fluid of nutrient fluid. Ada skids to the floor to help her. The woman's mouth slowly drops open as if to utter something, but the only sound that escapes her mouth is an excruciating howl as her abdomen bursts open with a fountain of bodily fluids, and an embryonic mutation leaves its host. The strange creature scurries clumsily to one of the
This is Alien right here.
ventilation shafts. It really is.
Yes.
It's amazing. And slips away. The mother's sustained cry fades away as suddenly as it began. So sad.
That is.
Nobody says a word. Ada stares at her blood-stained hands in disbelief. Her flickering eyes betray her panic. Ashitaka finally breaks the silence. Let's go. There's nothing more we can do here. Take card A4 from the deck of hidden cards. Ada gains a nanosync token from Korra. So I'm going to give you this, and we'll talk about those a little bit later.
Okay.
We also get A4 from these secret cards. So here is our secret card. We have the Biotank Splinter. Sector Gamma Z012. There's something else written beneath the tank. Project Artemis. During the city phase, place mission token 2 on the corresponding map of the Neo Eden map. So this is something that might open another area for us to be able to do later in the game.
So no one holds this. We can just put it up here.
Yes, we have that. Yeah, that's going to be a card we keep.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones. There's no limit for those.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all.
I'm so glad we let that alien loose.
Okay. That could come back to haunt us. I have a shocking feeling.
Yep.
One of those things managed to wipe out her entire crew in less than 24 hours. All right. Let's see. We're going back to the game board now.
Well, it sounds like we don't have much.
So now we can go, if you want to enter the door, turn to page 7 in the storybook and start the encounter. Hitomi is what it's called.
We don't want to do this one? Or?
You don't have any power.
Okay.
The power is down. Once it's restored, I can open the door. So we're at 7, which is going to be our laboratory encounter Hitomi, and it gives you a preparation. So first thing you do is read the intro, set up instructions, victory conditions, special rules encounter, then turn to page 12 and 13 of the encounter book.
Steve, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yes.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We'll be fine. It's fine. So the intro for this particular mission, or the encounter, says your eyes are stung by acidic smoke and your acrid smoke, and you're suddenly hit by the heat of intense flames. I can't believe it was an alien reference in this.
That's awesome.
The ground is littered with bullet-ridden remains of security droids. A brutal combat must have taken place here. The sinister graveyard is now being explored by grotesque creatures that have that seem to have slithered out of the shattering feeding tanks. We have to. Korra is interrupted by a piercing scream. Someone is still alive in there, cries Ada. Without a moment's hesitation, she lifts up her nanopulsar, must be her gun, and rushes toward the desperate screams.
It is. So that's her gun right here. I can see it. Right there, nanopulsar.
Nanopulsar, there it is. We'll go over that stuff in a second. Here, flip the page to this thing.
What is it?
Go flip that.
Just put 12, 13?
Yep. Boom, boom. There you go. Boom. All right. So let's go down here. Boom. Okay. So the deal is, we're going to place a, you cannot, this is a blocking token, block site tokens or whatever. It's a, what's it called? I have it here. Haha. Eat it, Colin.
Can you read it?
Maybe. It is a,
what is it?
Site blocker.
You made that up.
Eat it, Colin.
The site, oh yeah, because I'm going to trust you.
Site blocker, right there.
Yeah, can I read that? Blocker. That looked like shit.
It looked like something. All right. I'm also going to put
this
down.
Is after hours, right?
I know, that's right. Here we go. We got item tokens out there as well. You can pick up an item at any time by basically being in the 0 spaces away from that token, and you get an item.
0 spaces.
Yes. And there's a bunch of items here that you can draw from. It's a random deck of cards. These can most of the time persist from encounter to encounter.
But they are one-time use, and you discard.
Most of them. I don't think there's many that are going to be not one-time.
Unless they have a star. Correct. Then those ones you can reuse. That's at least what they're saying.
Also, at some point, you can discard a certain amount of them to gain points that you can then put towards leveling up your skills or your characters, or even gaining better items, which is kind of cool. So there we go. So we can create the spawn pool, which is going to consist of 6 security droids and 6 biomutant standees. So we have all our standees going from 1 to 6. Here we got 1, 2, 5. There's 1 all the way up to 6 for both the biomutants and our security droids. There we go. So no more Iridia. Are we going? Is it going the way of ISS Vanguard? Yes, it's going the way of ISS Vanguard. Except I still like ISS Vanguard and I still like Iridia, but we're probably not going back to Iridia. I'm never going to say no that we're not going to go back to ISS Vanguard. We just got to figure out how to do it.
That one's hard to figure out how to make it work
because we couldn't get it in our time frame. So we're going to create an enemy initiative by placing the enemy cards next to the encounter book. During the enemy action phase, the enemies will be activated in order from the enemy's position. So we've already done that. Colin has them on his side. They're going to activate from our biomutant, and then the next group that's going to activate is going to be the security droids. That's the order we're going to activate our enemies in. But you place those out at the beginning of every encounter, and the way you put them out is going to be how they're going to activate. So maybe there's a strategy into how you do it.
Bear's got no strategy.
All right. So let's see. The next thing it says flick Colin off. Oh, nope, that's not part of the rules.
Totally deserved.
At this point, we're going to read through the special rules and the storybook 8 or the encounter 13. I'll just read them here. We're going to place all our characters in the corresponding marker, but I have to go get them. Then the characters start the encounter with the status phase of the first round. The victory condition is if we're able to get to object exclamation point C, which is up here, is that you can see there's a dude laying on the ground there, which I'm thinking is this person. That is
ID
where
204785.
we need to get there. I missed the last couple of episodes. Did you finish already, or just wanted to move on?
We did not finish.
We did not finish. We decided to move on.
Yeah.
There was a big gap, if you notice. I think about a month almost. I think we played once last month, right?
Yeah, we played.
So we
It
played
was
once.
a 2-week break.
2-week break, and then
another
2-week break.
Yeah.
And then those 2 weeks, we decided, let's try this game. All right. So reach the objective space, and then we have to do that. Okay. If we can get a person to that space before the start of round 4,
Just a single person?
correct, and perform a free action, or get there by round 6 with Ada. In other words, this person's bleeding out. Ada's the medic.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be able, within 6 rounds, she could still heal this person. But in 4 rounds, any of our characters have the
Ability.
to do it. And if that's the case, we go to a certain point in the book. Otherwise, we read another person, and if everybody falls asleep, goes unconscious, same thing, then our encounter is over. The special rules. So if you notice on this board, there's these exclamation points, 1A, 1A. Oh, I missed one. Basically, where all these little tokens are. Those are engulfed in flame. We cannot move across the spaces like that, or end our movement on those spaces. Cool?
We can't end or move through.
Correct.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. They're called sight blocker markers. So
Are
eat
you
it.
sure?
Eat it right here. Sight blocker. Eat it. All right.
I love giving you a hard time. It's so fun.
However, enemies are allowed to move across a space marked with a sight blocker and end their move in a space with a sight blocker.
Enemies are,
Enemies are.
but we aren't.
Correct.
Jerks.
If a hero or an enemy's line of sight touches or crosses a sight blocker space, their line of sight is considered invalid. Enemies cannot form a line of sight out of the sight blocker. So if they're actually standing in it, they cannot fire or attack out of it. Cool? They cannot draw a line of sight. Once they've been removed by action 1B, which I'll explain in a second, the space becomes a regular space. So a character can perform the following action, which is destroying a biotank, and they can be found on exclamation B. So for example, here or here. If we can get one of our characters here and spend a 4 or more on one of our combat dice, we can destroy the biotank and remove a sight blocker marker anywhere within range 1 of that thing, and they are orthogonal.
Do they still call it A1 range? That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
They call it A1 range?
A1,
Yeah.
yep. 1A range, yep. Which means 1 adjacent.
One area, yeah. Or
One
yeah.
area adjacent. So that is what we need to do. We need to go get the rescue the woman. That is what we have to do. Cool?
It looks like we start here.
Correct. I'll go get our characters. Why don't you introduce your guy?
Oh, okay. So, no, I don't. I have Ada. This is her melee attack, and that's her hacking attack, from what I understand. That tells you how many dice you rolled. Is it still D8s in now? Yeah, D8s. When you roll them, that tells you she gets 1 D8 for each. Once she maxes out on her stress, she gains a
Nanoshock ability.
and she has the ultra heal. Heal up to 8 or 4 effective tokens on any character's number. No line of sight needed.
Correct. No line of sight needed.
Distribute the healing at will. Never heal damage and effect tokens within the same nanoshock action. What?
So you can't do it twice. Because you could potentially get it twice, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Looking towards the inevitable TPK of this game. That could happen. And then, of course, they do have minis, so I painted her up with her little... She's kind of looking like this.
She looks awesome.
Yes, she does. There we go. She's good to go. She's going to go right there. All right.
Oh, they are small enough. She's got a gun that has range 2 for its attack, and then it looks like she can unlock abilities.
You can upgrade those as time goes on in the game.
And in order to activate it, I have to use a die that's 3 or higher.
You have to place a 3 or higher die in order to do that.
Yep.
Cool.
Then my next one is Ashitaka. Oh, I have no idea what any of this. This is defense.
Yep.
So over here, this is their defense or the different types of attacks they can take.
So if you
right?
get attacked, it needs to roll that or higher to do damage to you, and you've got 1 armor on all of your defense stats.
Yep,
So you can
for this
actually
guy.
soak the first damage you
She
take.
has 0.
Across, everybody has 0 across the board except you, Mister. And if you notice, you're called the Protector.
Oh,
So
yes.
they do actually give all the characters in this a role.
Yeah.
So
which
it's
is
not
cool.
like you have blank canvas. You all do have a role.
You
in
do
this
have a
game.
specific role.
Yes.
Okay, rush. Move up to 6 spaces forward in a straight line. Attack all enemies in each space as part of this movement. The enemies use their against this attack. That's the type
Nano
of
shock defense. Yep.
For the duration of this attack, ignore all enemy. That is.
That'd be enemy abilities that trigger if you like move past them or any kind of triggering abilities. You'll
Weapon
ignore them.
must be equipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have a weapon equipped.
I have a cool weapon.
Yes, you do. Sword.
Oh, it's a sword. It's a Neo Katana.
It is.
A1 once again means just all adjacent, including diagonal.
And it is a melee attack, so when you go to check your defense, you're going against melee attack.
And I can't remember how I upgrade it, but
You can
I use
actually,
a
what
die
you do,
too.
you could, if you spend 4 to activate your katana, if you spend another die of a 2, you can gain an extra die to attack with.
And I could use a 5 with this one.
Correct.
And a 3 with that. That's
Correct.
fine.
Yeah.
It just needs to at least be a 2.
Correct.
And that tells me how many dice I'm rolling.
Correct.
All right.
And when it says when you're going against your combat value, it's what your weapon plus your actual character.
Yeah.
For example, here I've got this dude.
Oh, he's got double.
Yeah, this is Varalith. He's the damage dealer of the group. He's got 2 straight up dice and then 1 hacking die he can use. He's got falling stars. He basically gets to pick a space on the board and attack everything on it. No line of sight at all. Hopefully Colin is better healer than Barrett.
That's why I told him he couldn't be the healer. That's why I told him he couldn't be the healer. I'm hoping I can do better.
I do have a gun, so I'll be shooting at range 4.
Oh my gosh.
And it also has 2, so I'm rolling 4 attack dice when I attack. And if I want to, I can get an extra die to give myself a couple.
6?
Extra. Yeah, I don't know why you'd never need 6 range on this map, but of course it is. I mean, at some point you might be fighting on something that the whole board is both books.
Yeah. So
at some point,
range
right?
6 is good.
And by the way, if anybody's wondering, everything here is stuff we've already read.
Okay.
So if anybody's wondering why we
read
haven't
about reinforcements,
we'll worry about that in a second. Then I have Cora. She's the hacker. She's kind of a really weird support character. She, if you notice, does not attack. She's able to hack things though, obviously, which is the deal. This game kind of reminds me of Rogue Angel vibes. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that through since I haven't played that or this. It's the whole space sci-fi type thing.
Yeah.
This one I like because, like I said, we don't really know anything about these characters when you first start. You're not, where in a lot of games you like, oh, hey, I'm this person that came from here and I've done this and I did this. Like these people just woke up. Ta-da, here you go. Your stuff's on the ground, do something. She's got the ability to mind hack, which she's going to be able to pick 3 different people and basically she gets to activate them. 3 different enemies and activate them.
Whoa, that's cool.
That's kind of cool. Now, since she doesn't have any way of attacking, she actually comes with a robot pet sidekick. I haven't painted it yet, but it's right here.
Wait, what?
Let's not worry about it. Settle down.
What?
Settle.
What?
Settle.
Actually, you painted most of it.
I did.
It's silver for
It
most.
is silver, so I forgot to paint his arms.
All you got to do is send his eye red. You've been done.
Arms in his backpack.
Yeah. Oh
so
my
he got
god.
6 health right here, no shields, right? And I can choose, from what I understand, it's not really.
It has a teddy bear face.
Yeah, what's going to get punched in the teddy bear face? It hasn't really been. I didn't really notice much in the rule book about it. But basically, these two. What I do know is they can move together. But then anything that has to do with him activating comes from her dice. But when the enemies attack, if they're both in the same spot, I believe I can choose which one wants to get attacked, or else or based on well, you go with priority. But this character can be attacked if the priority of the monster targets.
They even said in the dice tower thing that you can be removed from the board and that teddy bear can still be out.
It can still be out there.
It won't activate, but it can get attacked.
Yep.
Yeah.
This person's gonna. So what this person's gonna do is download programs from enemies, and we'll talk about those as we go. And then be able to attack with those enemy programs from the enemy.
Yeah, I was a little lost on
Cora's
that part.
dice. That's why I've got the
cool.
character.
I was very glad that you picked the hacker.
Now, on top of our characters, we all have different abilities as well. So if we look at the nice fuzzy images here, everybody's got 3 different abilities they can do except for Cora. Cora only has 2 she can do, but that's fine. If you look at one of the cards, you can see what they're going to do here. So this one, for example, is double shot. It tells you what it does. My attacks are get -1 combat value. Weapon must be equipped to use a skill. So it's telling me all this stuff, right?
What is
I immediately
-1
attack 2
combat
different.
value?
So instead of rolling 4 dice, I'm only roll 3.
Oh, okay.
But I do get to shoot 2 different people,
That's the advantage.
which isn't bad, right?
And in this one, you're supposed to roll it separately for each attack.
Correct, for each attack.
Okay.
And now notice there's a nano sync down here. This is super cool. So when you activate your characters, you're going to activate them, and you're going to activate them completely until they're done. The way you're going to activate them is by placing their skill dice on different things to make them happen. So say this is the roll I have. If I want to use Nano Shot, I'd have to use 2 dice to do it. That have to be a 3. They have to be 3 or higher. You cannot do a 2 and a 1 to make a 3 on something like this because it's looking for the specific pair of dice. If ever you're trying to do something with just 1 die, for example, shoot my gun, then I could do something like a 4 and a 1 to equal 5 to do it. Okay? But you can't do it when it comes to making pairs and things like this.
You can have a pair of 3s, a pair of 4s, a pair of 5s, a pair of 6 to activate that. Yeah.
That's the deal. And then if I do that, then it's going to be able to activate this. Now, if Cora hasn't gone yet or saved dice on her turn, she could choose to spend any die number she wants to and give the nano sync ability to to my character, giving him another eligible target, making him the ability to shoot 3 people instead.
Okay, I think I kind of understand it. That's cool.
Isn't that kind of neat?
That's kind of cool.
And there a lot of the different, if you notice, a lot of them do have nano syncs, and they usually trigger with certain characters. For example, he's got ones that nano sync with my character. Ada does.
Ada has one that nano syncs. Is that with the blue guy?
Yeah, with the blue guy. So she's got one right here. It's going to give him +1 combat dice if she does this. Then he can use a die to nano sync with her.
SIK, gas injection, sick. And it looks like he nano syncs with himself?
Nano syncs with Ada.
That's Ada.
Yeah, that's Ada. And then Cora nano syncs with you. Cora's up here. She's going to nano sync with your character, Ashitaka. If I decide to use those. And you don't have to nano sync, but it gives you, it might boost the ability of the card.
We might not do that this first round much because I'm still not fully understanding how those activate, but
we're gonna put our guys here. Okay, so let's go to the game. Let's play the game. We're playing the game now, Colin. Here we go.
Is it max 4 characters on a space?
Yes, and this character doesn't count as a character. All
right. Don't you have to summon them or something, or no?
No, it starts with the character.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are we sure Barrett's being the one to teach games is the best idea? Don't worry. I did massive rules and I made a player sheet. So suck it. There we go. All right. Here we go. Heated con.
This is my favorite. I love learning games from Barrett. It's so good.
We're going to put this on. So let's start on one. So the turn order
Apparently
starts
it's extra life.
With the status phase. What?
Did you put extra life up there?
Why do I have that up there?
I don't know.
Did I turn that up? We're not doing extra life right now. Just heads up. For those of you wondering why there's something up there. Why did I put that on there? There we go. Okay.
I just all of a sudden saw extra life and I went, wait a second.
Nope. Okay, good.
I think you might have just accidentally hit it.
I must hit that one.
I mean, it's because you were giving me and Mike a hard time.
Minus the first. That's right. That's right. Dale, the casual guy.
Dale, I just realized that you are back. You know he's doing videos again. Have you watched?
I never thought I'd been told to suck it.
Oh my gosh. That hurt my soul. That was so good.
Oh, that's so good.
Yep. Mike, this is the first time for everything.
First time for everything. Here we go. Okay. Turn order phase.
Dale, good to see you too.
It's awesome to have you all here. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to first move the
Wait,
round
hold on. I just want everyone to see it. This is how we're learning how to play it. Look at this.
They didn't give me one, so I had to at least write one down. What would you rather do? Have a page through a 60-page rule book or write some stuff down? I chose to write stuff down.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Move the round marker up 1. You don't do it in the first turn.
Okay.
Then you take, so our characters, if you look at our player boards, they're somewhere around here, are going to have this is stress.
Yeah, I'm feeling very
that's the wrong
right
person.
now.
Stress. Okay. Right here. As you're doing things, you're going to be gaining stress. If you ever get to the top, you're going to put your stress marker down. This is going to go down 1. And then it's going to take less to get to this stress point. And it's called nanoshock. You're going to flip your nanoshock token. You're going to have the ability, your nanoshock ability, which we've kind of already talked about.
Which is that cool ability on
Correct.
your card.
But during the status phase, at the beginning of it, you're going to be able to subtract 2 from your stress and bring it down 2. Also, be aware, this stress, every time you nanoshock, is going to cost you 2 health to do it. You could kill yourself nanoshocking.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like
Well, don't worry,
Cthulhu Death May Die in a way.
I have Ada here to heal.
Yep. But remember, this cube's going to slowly trickle down. If you're here and you're like, nanoshark, blah, dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So be careful. At this point, then you'd also trigger any status effects. Not giving a player aid is such a pet peeve of mine with games. I just got Super Boss Monster, and the only player aid is the back of the rule book, and it's not hard to include one of those cards. Oh,
No.
maybe there's something on the back of this rule book. I haven't done that. Oh, yep, there's so much here. Good to go.
Why wouldn't they have it just be a black?
No, nothing. Okay.
You didn't look if someone had already made one on
I checked.
You really? And nothing on Board Game Geek?
No.
Wow.
Now that we're done with the status effects, which we don't have.
I'm so glad we took care of the status effects.
We're going to roll our action dice for all of our characters. I'll roll mine for Lithith here, dude. Okay. Oh, you're going to roll them right there so nobody can see it. That's awesome.
Fine. They don't need to see it. There's too many things going on anyways.
Okay. I rolled. Okay, here's his. He's got 2 2s, a 3, and
I got 2 6s, 2 1s, and a 2. I don't feel like the 1s are good.
Nope, they're not. Okay. That's great.
And 2s, 5s.
Maybe y'all can photocopy Barron's and put it one on Board Game Geek.
Here, I'll put it back up.
That would be awesome.
Here you go. Just
I
copy
think I
that.
might do that. That would be amazing.
Right here. Just put that. There you go.
There's the thing. All right. And then roll mine. Okay, good. I got one. Okay, so now this is for Cora. Cora got a 2 3, 2 6, and a 1. Those are a pretty terrible roll, right? That's too bad for her.
Yeah, I did not do great either over here.
That's okay. So we got Cora eventually fighting her. We're going to put our dice here to hold it. Now, for every 1 you rolled, it's going to cause you 1 stress automatically.
Wait, seriously?
Yep. So
I already gained 2 stress here, 1 stress here,
and 1 stress there. He did not get stress. He's good to go. He knew that that thing was going to come out of the lady. Okay. There was something else.
That was insane.
There was something else. Okay. Now at that point, now that we've done that, we need to give the initiative marker to a player.
Not me.
Which is this. It is the first person token. Now, what does first person token do? We do get to choose who gets each round. And after that, we can, and there's never like, okay, now that person it goes in this order. You can choose whoever you want to activate whenever you want to, but the initiative token does go to the person who's going to activate first, right?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do you like that? That's cool.
Pretty cool. Now, Barrett needs to have step 3. That is so good. Oh, I wish I had a pencil, but I don't have a pencil.
Wait, you got no, I don't. Dang it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, don't have any down here either.
How do you not have any pencils?
Oh my God.
8 million from KDM.
I gotta add that. I gotta find that. That is exactly what we need here. I gotta find it.
Okay, as you do that, I'm gonna read through the next step. So
no, that's the
our
end of them.
next step is roll dice. Okay, then give initiative. And it says Morit equals
Okay,
stress.
here we go. Ready? All right, I got 3. Suck it. Here you go. Perfect. Excellent point. Okay. Now so as Colin was trying to read, this says character actions. So here are some of the actions you can do. Good. Great. Okay. Now let's go. You can move, which basically just means any number die you want to move with.
So there's no enemies that start on the board?
Oh yeah, there's a ton of enemies. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh. But you just said we were on the character actions.
Well, yeah, but first let's put our enemies on the board.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I skip a few
Let's
things.
see, do we have to roll dice to determine where they go?
They do actually start on the board in spaces. See where they're actually, their little things are? There they go. There you go. Put some of these guys.
Better hope that player doesn't get found by someone that hasn't seen this stream. They may be confused.
They may be a little confused. All right, we're going to put these guys here. We have,
those poor people. They don't understand what they're missing.
This is going to stink because they're all like, okay, we're going to put them like that. There you go. Because otherwise they can't see those guys on the board.
Well, can you take their little bottoms off? Oh, they're hard to pull off.
Let's just leave them on.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just having them sit like that.
No, they're confused. That's right. That's right. All right, there's our dudes. Let's do it that way. We got our guys on the board now?
Okay, this just looks so funny. They're all sleeping.
They're all sleeping. They're all sleeping. Our goal is to get here. Now, in order to get there, we've got to try to either put a couple of these out, where we could put this one out and put this one out, or we could put this one out.
How can we put this one out? Because if you could go, oh, you can't. So we can't get it because
oh, this right here is a jump point.
Yeah, now you can jump over that, but we can't get over there.
No,
right? Because this is red.
Correct.
So we have to get over to B, maybe get rid of that, and then we can come. No, then we get blocked here.
Well, then we can come here, jump down, and go around, or we can go up here.
Where's B?
And nope, that's the only way to do it. We got to go here we got to go to this one to knock out that one, or this one, and then go over here to. Nope.
Yeah. If you knock out this one, then you're able to go this way, or if you knock out that one, then you can come around this way, and then do the jump to come across over here.
Yep, and then you can knock that one out, and then something go up. Oh, got it. I have this game. Haven't played it yet. How's it go? How good is it? We'll find out.
We are literally
We're finding
in
out.
the first portion of it.
We are finding
You know
out.
what we've learned? Step 3.
We've also learned that Baron's camera.
Apparently he doesn't remember what it is because he's busy.
There you
That's about it though. We haven't learned much yet. We're still learning.
All right. There you go. So you
This
can.
game needs a player aid and not Baron's player aid. We'll just put it that way.
Okay. So I'm going to give the starting initiative token to our.
You're the guy who can shoot a ton.
Yeah. He's gonna just have him shoot everything around him,
Can
right?
I link so you can do an extra shot or
We'll
something?
see. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, the only problem with this token is if you're ever supposed to use reinforcement tokens, which we'll talk about later, and you can't actually put something on the board based on that reinforcement token, the person with the initiative token is going to gain stress for every token that's removed that can't be spent.
Yep.
I don't think we have to worry about that,
Okay.
but we'll see. Okay? Especially in the first round. Come on.
Say that.
Come on. We're good. We've played games before. We're good.
Sometimes that might be questionable, but you know.
That is true.
Yeah.
So the other things you can do, of course, is you can use your skill cards we've talked about, where you can pay the dice to do skill cards. The other things you can do is you can use your nanosync ability.
Wait, you didn't tell me what this token does. What does this do?
That is going to give you a +1 to a combat roll.
Oh,
That is a skill token
okay.
that you got. They give +1 to combat rolls. You can also attack, of course, just using your weapon if you wish to. Is a way something you can do with your dice. So now that I have all these dice, I can do things. If I can find my guy. What's my chances here? Oh, 100%. All right. So there's a bunch of guys around me right now.
Yeah, do something cool.
If I try my fire lane, you immediately attack. This attack targets 5 spaces in a row with Valith's position as the middle space. Make a separate attack against each enemy. These attacks use your combat value -1. Now, that means I'd only be able to roll 3 dice, and it's going to cost me a 2, a 3, and a 4 in order to do it. Now, these can be paid at higher numbers. I can make that a 3, a 4, and a 5, a 4, 5, and a 6.
3, and a 6, because that's
2,
what
3,
you
and a
got.
6, yep.
Can we ever change our dice?
That's a great question. If you ever wanted to change your dice up or down 1, you can, but it costs you 1 stress to do it.
Okay, all right.
So it does cost stress to change your dice if you wish to do this. The other option I have is I could just do 2 super shots and probably take 2 guys out. Immediately make an attack.
I'm good with 2 super shots. I like taking enemies out.
Like taking enemies out? Okay, we're gonna try something tricky here. I'm actually going to take 2 stress and upturn both of those dice to a 3. So I'm going to take my stress tracker, it goes up 2. I'm going to flip these to 3, and then we're going to spend them. So I'm going to put my 3 here, and that goes in a blue slot. Now, the another 3 I'm going to put is going to actually put in a yellow slot. When everything gets put in a yellow slot, your stress goes up 1.
What? This game is stressful.
It's a stressful game. At this point now, I immediately make 2 different attacks at eligible targets. I am going to choose to target...
what blocks line of sight in this game?
What blocks line of sight in this game, he asked. I love it when Colin asks me questions that are the hard parts.
That's the hard part?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Line of sight is your corner to the target corner, and if it doesn't cross a red space, or you can shoot them.
Or one of these spaces, right?
Correct, or a line blocker space.
Yeah, but
That's
so
the deal.
characters don't block line of sight, so you can hit either of these, right?
Take more shots, reduce the stress. It does.
This game looks much heavier than Zombie
It
Side.
is.
I would 100% agree with that.
So now that I've placed those 2 dice, I'm going to make my attack. I'm going to check out my combat value. This is with double shot, 2 different attacks, but it's at -1 combat value. Now, if you wanted to, I could have Cora.
Can you explain -1 combat value? Is that meaning you roll
instead of
less
rolling
dice?
4 dice, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You only get to roll 3?
I get to roll 3 dice.
Dang, but Cora can do something?
Cora can give me the
I'm not
ability to
Cora.
+1 eligible target if I want to spend 1 of her dice. Well, she's got this super awesome 1 just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to spend that to give her a nanosync to give him +1 eligible targets. Now you should need 3 targets.
Totally worth it.
That's the deal, right?
Now you
Glad to
throw-
see line of sight rules aren't nearly as complicated as Apex Legends. I watched Mike's playthrough of that one and my brain kind of broke. What does explain those? You know, my favorite line of sight is like middle.
Middle. Yeah.
I love middle to middle.
Yeah.
That's just my
Because
favorite
then
line
you
of sight.
actually do get some ways you can have not line of sight, but it's not.
I feel when it's any corner. I mean, I'm learning from Gloomhaven. It's like I can see everything on the map. All right, so I'm going to roll 3 dice to attack my dudes. So we're going to attack number 2 right here. Why don't you bring in the bio bad guy here?
Biomutant?
Yep, biomutant. Here's the biomutant card.
They've got 3 health.
So they got 3 health. I got to do 3 damage, and I'm going to shoot at them.
Which one are you attacking?
We're going to attack number 2 first, and he's got a 6 on this. So I need to get a 6 or better on the die to do damage.
Just to do 1 damage.
Yeah, to do damage. No, to do as many as I get. I got 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you only dealt 1 damage.
I only had 1 damage to number 3, so we're going to take a damage.
I thought you told me you were going to kill them.
I will. Watch. Give me a mid damage.
Damage things?
Yep.
That's number 2, right?
Number 2. Yep. So it's going to go right there. Now, if you notice, I rolled a 1.
Then you take stress.
Oh, that's no good. I get another stress. Let's go find my guy again somewhere in this mess. He's right there. He's going to take another stress.
They can't see it because the card's in the way.
Well, that's great. Put his card back over here.
Okay.
He's number 2. We've seen him now. Okay. So I'm going to shoot him again.
But does that? I want to make sure everyone understands how that works. So he has to roll a 6 or higher on the D8.
Correct.
To do damage.
To do damage.
But then since he has no shields,
anything I roll over is going to do damage.
Versus if it's me,
correct.
I have 6 again, and the first 6 won't hurt me because I have a shield.
Because you have a shield, it'll negate the first damage coming in. Yeah,
That's really powerful.
Yeah, even 1 armor seems pretty good, doesn't it?
Insane.
So I'm going to take my next shot. Now, I have to roll for each one of the guys I shoot. Good thing I got a lot of 8-siders.
Okay, I got this one for you.
Here we go. Here's my next attack. Look at that.
Oh, that's 3. You just killed that guy.
I killed that dude.
You dead.
So that
Wait, is it
dead.
6 or higher? Or
Yep,
does it have
6
to be
or higher. 5.
Okay.
Number 5 is dead.
Does it drop loot?
No. Number 3 is next. No, you might actually think this is going to be kind of funny. You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Fire Team 0.
Oh, because they all respawn.
Because they keep on coming back. You can't ever really just kill everything. And the next attack is going to do 2. That's good.
Okay,
so do 2 damage.
What number was that?
That's number 3.
Got it.
All right. So we've done. That was
a fantastic first action.
Huh? Yeah, it's pretty good. Huh? Now, I could do that again.
Why would you not?
Why not? Right?
Can I burst assist you? No, I can't.
No, I could have her assist me, but I don't have any extra eligible targets this time.
Oh, there's only 2 because you have to do 2 separate ones.
Because there's 2 different ones, right? Let's see if I can find my board. The other thing I could do if I really wanted to is I could move, but they have an ability that says if I move through them, I think they get to make an attack.
Is that what that symbol means?
Yeah, what's that say?
If a character leaves a space that is also occupied by 1 or more mutants, each mutant on that space attacks them once.
Yes, so that's no good. Baron's not living up to his Miss moniker. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty good at the hit moniker.
Are you and Colin going to switch roles?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. I'll be rolling all the 1s. I'm telling you that right now.
So at this point, I am going now. The thing is, I have to use my pair of 6s because I don't have anything else that's not a pair. So I'm going to use my pair of 6s. We're going to place those in this little board here. So I'm going to put 1 6 here, which is going to raise my stress up because I'm going to put another 6 here. Well, somewhere. So
does it matter what number it is when you're putting it in?
I guess not. Once you put
I was wondering why you were trying to find the 6.
Let's not worry about it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
All right, I'm going to roll my dice. We're going to attack number 2. How'd we do?
Terrible.
Terrible. Maybe I
sure you tried that?
Maybe attack another guy, though. I'll get the other guy. Watch this. He's dead. I got a 7. He already had 2 damage.
Yep. So
that's number 3.
Is
number 3 is dead. Okay. So we've cleared a little bit of the board, which kind of helps us a little bit.
Is this a B1 space? It is not. Sure.
No, that's a nothing space.
The way that we want to go, you didn't clear out.
Nope.
Jerk. Okay.
Nope, I didn't. But that's okay.
You have 1 die left.
I do have 1 die left.
What can you do with 1?
What can I do with 1? That's a great question. I can move. I could shoot.
How much do you move? You move by the number, right?
You move by the number if I wanted to.
Is it up to? So if I only wanted to move 2, I can. Okay.
I could choose to do that. Sadly, my gun takes a 5 to activate.
Oh, just take 2 more stress.
So I could, no, you can only manipulate a die 1 time.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. And you can't, I know you can't manipulate 6 to a 1 or 1 to a 6.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually doing this die. I'm going to save it. I might need to nanosync with somebody. And the other thing about it is if I spend every die on my turn.
Oh, yeah, something bad happens. You put a reinforcement.
We put reinforcement tokens into the reinforcement pool.
See, you did that on purpose.
Be good.
You did that on purpose.
You know, I might have had a little bit of a thing there.
Yeah.
All right. Ada, you want to do something?
No, I think you do. Really? Oh, gosh. I got to pick somebody now and do something. Yeah.
Fire Team 0 is a 10 out of 10, so that's a compliment for Nanolith.
Yeah, I love Fire Team 0. What the heck are all of these things over here? Do I not worry about them?
We'll worry about them later when it's Cora's turn.
So what we really want to do is go this way, and this person's in the way.
Correct. So what abilities do you have?
I have this, and it says you or a person in range 6 that I can see get 1 skill token.
They do. Now, if you notice, these are like all these yellow things with these things like that. That shows you as the game goes forward that you can upgrade this. You could upgrade this to no line of sight, like anywhere on the
Oh.
board. You could upgrade that to a 2 skill tokens. You could,
that's
so
cool.
that's kind of neat how that's going to happen.
They
That's
may
fantastic.
spend the tokens during their activation to get their next attack +1. Only one token may be used per attack. Discard one token automatically at the start of the next status phase.
So you could use that on yourself if you wanted to. Let's see
Okay.
what else you got.
That's a 3, a 4, and a 5.
So that's 3 of your dice.
I don't have any of that.
No.
I'm not even close. Med kit.
I'm going to guess we're not going
We
to
don't
use
need a
that
heal.
one. Not
I
yet.
know.
What's the next one?
Hyperactive.
Okay.
Choose up to 3 on the encounter map. They each immediately get 1. What's that?
Another extra die.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
that's not bad.
A 2, 3, and a 4. I could do that.
Yes, you could.
Do that with a 2, 6, and a 6.
2, or you could go 2. You could manipulate 2 of your dice. 2, 3, 6.
3, 6. And then I could use this. You know what? I'm going to do it once. So
Okay.
I'll manipulate this to a 2.
And gain 1 stress.
And then get another stress because I'm also going to blow this up to a 3.
Perfect.
Okay. So choose up to 3. I'm going to choose him for sure.
I think you should choose yourself, him, and Cora. They haven't gone yet.
Oh, we all get 1 die.
Yes.
And we get to roll them in right now?
Yep. Tell me who's going who.
Oh, yours is going to go to
Perfect.
Cora. Okay.
Where's-
4 and a 4.
Well, good thing they're both the same number. Cora gets a 6. She's going to hold on to that 6. Apparently, my green screen's not on that one. All right.
Okay.
My green
Then maybe
screen.
I'll just take 2 because I can use the gun multiple times, right? And then save this 1 so I don't have to activate everything.
Yes.
All right. So it's going to let me roll 2 red dice.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Oh,
It will in a sec. There you go. Now it'll
Okay.
show you 2 dice there.
I'm going to use this 4. So that gives me 1 red plus my regular red
Yep.
here, which is 2.
Which is your combat value.
Yep.
If it ever asks for your, like, there's also like something that say like your weapon value or your, you know what I
wait.
mean?
I had to use these 3.
Oh, you got
Go
paid
here.
for that. 1, 2, 3. So you get 1 more stress.
More stress. And then this goes here. So it's another stress.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack. So 2 reds.
2 reds. You got dice over there.
Thank you. I need 6s. This thing's got 2 health. Ooh, an 8.
You got an 8 and
and
roll
a
a
1.
1. So you get 1 more stress.
So, okay. And then,
So that's going to activate your nano shock.
Yep.
So now you're going to lower that to 0, put that to there, flip over your nano shock token. Now that means that any time during your activation you can choose to use it. You do not have to use it this turn. You can save it.
Well, no one needs any healing right now. So
Correct.
It's silly to use.
Except you do have to take 2 damage when you nano shock.
And that's this up here.
Correct. So take
Oh,
2
what
damage.
does this do?
That gives you +1 combat value. Roll more die.
Oh, and then can you explain one more thing to me? Oh, I should have dealt another damage. I just felt it.
Well, you have to roll 1 more die because of your token. Roll that. Give me Cora's token back.
Oh, so I had to do that for that roll?
Yep.
Okay, so I get to roll 1 more. Maybe I
Correct.
can kill it?
Maybe you can kill it. 5.
No,
We'll
that's a
take it.
5.
He's
I need a
dead.
6.
No, you need a 6 and he's not dead. He's still alive.
I wish it was a... no, so I'm going to do...
Really in.
I'm going to do 1 more die. This is a blue.
All right.
2 reds. Try and shoot this thing. There
you
it
go.
is.
8 and a 5.
It's dead.
And killed it. For now.
Okay. Now I'm leaving this 1 die.
We're going to save it.
Yep.
Maybe we might use it for something else.
Yeah.
So what happens when you max out stress? Because it seems like you both are on the next
I already
track. So there
maxed
you
it
go.
out.
That's what happens. You get your nano. They call it a nano shock. You have to take 2 damage too. You didn't do that.
Oh, I thought it was when I used this.
No,
So it's-
you get it right when it happens. There you go. 2 damage.
Ah, okay.
There you go. All right. Who wants to go next?
Well, we need people run. Who can move?
Well, Captain Caveman can move.
Yeah, okay.
And he can go slice and dice something if you wanted to.
Okay, immediately move.
Now, let's go back to the board. Because what we could do is, greetings, good to have you here, Steve. Thank
Hey,
you so much
Steve.
for joining. If you wanted to, I could move over here with Cora, and I can maybe damage that. I won't be able to take it out.
Unless can you do this thing better because you're a hacker, or what? What do we need to do to make that go off?
I just have to spend a 4 die over there. And
Anybody?
I could do that. For sure.
Why don't you have me go? I'll go.
Okay, you go.
I got a 4,
Okay,
so I can use a 4 to move 4 spaces. Right?
sure.
And I'm this one.
Yep,
1, 2, 3. I can share the same space
you certainly can.
because when I do this,
You Jason 1, it can be right there. Anywhere within 0 to
Yeah.
1. Yep.
and so then I can use a 5 and a 2.
5 and a 2.
5 here, 2 to get the +1.
Yep.
Or let's see, immediately attack an enemy This bonus stays until the end of the encounter against this enemy. Every time Ashitaka attacks but does not eliminate this enemy, it gains 1 damage. An enemy can be targeted by this skill only once. So maybe I should do the oath. Seems kind of cool.
Sure.
Is that an enemy type?
That's what it says. Attack, combat value, 1 enemy in range 1 with +1. What? Melee attack with your combat value should be attacking with 2. Enemy in range 1 with +1, so now you're at 3. This bonus stays until the end of the encounter against this enemy.
So is that the enemy type, or is that the
Just the enemy.
number, enemy 3?
It's just the enemy. That'd be good against a boss.
Yeah, that would be good against
Really good against the boss. Every time a shotgun does not eliminate this enemy, he gets +1 damage. An enemy can be targeted by this skill only once.
Well, I'm going to try it.
All right, what the heck?
I mean, right? Might as well.
Yeah, it's just like using that card. But the problem is you need a pair of 3s.
Well, I got a pair of 2s. I got a pair of 2s.
Oh, that's good. Let's just tick those up, see what happens.
Yeah. So 2 stress to make both of these 3s. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And then use both of these 3s for, another stress. We love stress.
Stress.
Okay. So now, can I still pay the 2 for the +1
I don't
here?
think so.
Okay. Can I have Ada?
What does Ada want to do?
Ada says, Ashitaka gets 2 Ada skill tokens. He may discard them before attacking the chosen enemy to get +1 for this attack.
You are going to wreck this thing, but go for it. I think that's a great idea.
I think that's cool, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
So she has to place this die somewhere?
Yep, she's going to place it down. Hold on a second. Somewhere in this mess. Right on the yellow one.
Okay.
She's going to gain a stress.
But that doesn't increase the...
It will.
It will? Then I don't know if I want to do that, right?
Okay.
I don't think I need to do that. I just thought it was cool.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Right? Because I don't think we want reinforcements.
No, reinforcements are bad.
Yeah. Okay. So, and I think I can still do a ton of damage.
Okay.
So you can I spend the 2
I don't
to
think
get
so.
the extra? Okay.
Because you're using a card, not the weapon.
Okay. And when I was watching their thing, they said when you activated your weapon with a card,
Then
you got
do it.
to use
I don't
everything.
know. I will tell you, there are a few things in rules that aren't really explained
We're
very
going to
well.
play it, then I'm pretty sure you get both
Okay,
of the
sounds
benefits.
good. So pay the
1, 2. No, you don't have to pay. What
Oh,
I'm
you
saying
just
is
get
that
it?
You would get the whole benefit of the weapon when you're using one of your skills.
Oh, yes. I think you're right.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 4 of these.
4 of these. Do it. Now who are you
And now
fighting?
I'm hitting this guy. See, he's got 4 health.
He does have 4 health. He's
But
got
he
4
only has
health.
a 5.
5 for close combat attacks.
Yeah. Which is why I wanted the extra ones with Ada, but I felt like, well, I'm not doing that. So I'm doing these. Oh, I only hit for 1.
That's great.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you did bad.
At least I didn't get a 1.
You're so bad at this
I
game.
am. I stink. I did all that work and I hit him for 1 damage.
You used 3 dice for 1 damage.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's number 3.
Thank you. Well, then I might as well use this 5 just to do a regular attack. Give me some more stress.
And you might as well attack and put the
then
2 on it
spend
anyway
2.
just to do it.
So that's 1, 2. Oh, and I get. Oh, I first of all have to take a damage. So I didn't kill that thing. And then I get the bonus. This says this bonus stays in play until the end of the encounter against this enemy.
Why'd you take a damage?
Every time Ashitaka attacks but does not eliminate this enemy, he gains 1. Is that a damage?
Oh, yeah, he gains the damage. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he gets an extra die, I guess. That's
But
3
so
dice.
now I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give him 4 dice again.
4 dice. Roll them up.
But I have to actually just get some 5s or highers.
That'd be great. You
Oh
got
my
4s and
gosh.
3s. You know, good at this
That's
game.
terrible.
You're taking their damage. You've done as much damage to him as he did to you. That's great.
I have a 1 left. I'm not doing anything else. I'm screwed.
All right. Well, then, it's Cora's turn.
Sorry, I sucked it up over here.
Let's see what Cora has. Cora has Overheat. Sidekick takes 2 damage. Then he may activate up to 4 already downloaded programs. Now, this is where we're going to talk about our programs. The programs are actually located over next to you. If you want to bring a couple of those in here. Yeah, I never thought about why I put them over there.
That's okay.
Now, the programs available for me for this particular encounter are Slash, Laser, Paralyze, and Abort. How do I know which ones I'm supposed to be able to put out there for my characters? It's shown on the enemy sheets. So the Mutant is going to allow me to download programs 1 and 2.
And the security guard is 3 and 4.
It's 3 and 4. So that's why Abort, Laser, Slash, and Paralyze are out here. So that's, I'm going to probably try to get some of these because I can't actually attack unless I have something like that in my possession. Cora, let's go to her little magic board here because I've already used one of her token skills cards here. And she has to move 1, 2, 3, at least 3 spaces. I'm going to move 3 spaces with one of my dice, giving myself a stress. which is going to put me right here. 1, 2, 3. And when I move, sidekick just comes with me. That's the deal. All right. Let's see here. Then I am going to use Sidekick's ability to download 1 program card from any enemy on the encounter map. I'm going to choose. Oh, I guess I don't have to have line of sight.
Don't you have to have 2 twos?
Yeah, I have 2 twos.
Just want to make sure I understood how that was working.
Yes, and I'm going to gain a stress for that. It's off camera. Sorry. Now to get it, from what I understand, if I did this right, it's right here, all my stuff.
I remember watching the video about it, but I don't understand.
I have to hack the guy, and I have 2 hacking ability dice here, according to my card. My hack skill is 2, so I get 2 dice. Right?
How do you know what you need to succeed?
If I look at my enemy, which is this guy, it's hack defense.
X, which means
X.
it can't be hacked.
That means it can't be hacked. So,
neither of them can be hacked.
No, they can't. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll my dice. Oh, darn, I didn't hack him, right? I can gain what's called it's like an auto success, but it costs me 2 life to do it. So I'm going to take 2 damage, and I automatically succeed at hacking at one of these things. Let me give myself a laser.
Really?
Why not? What do you want me to do? Get a bort?
No. I mean, so you can only get 3 or 4 because you're hacking the security droid?
Security droid. So what a bort does is it says until the end of this round, every enemy within range 2 of me of sidekick suffers the following effect. Any 1 roll on the die does not generate reinforcements. Actually, might not be bad. I might just do that. I'm going to get that one. Maybe get laser next time.
Sure.
What do you think?
Sure.
Sure. We'll go with it. I'm going to gain a bort. There we go. We'll put these back here.
Oh, I don't fully understand how you're able to do it because they were saying that you can't hack when they...
Correct. You can't hack him, but let's see here. There is... I want to make sure I'm doing the term right. Let's see here. I thought I had this all good, and I was not even going to use the book, but I'm going to use the book.
That's why you wrote your notes.
There you go. It's called, okay. If I inflict at least 1 damage point, I'm able to hack. Well, I can't because you can't hack them, right? So instead, I can do a force success special rule applies when downloading program cards,
okay,
which is included in their profile. To do a, what do you call it? Make sure I get it right. Great. Not going to be in the same spot that was meant. Psychic, want laser. So she uses force success special rule and turns an unsuccessful roll, which is all my rolls, into a success, and she takes 2 damage points, as indicated by the under the forced success rule. That's the deal. Yes, these X's suck on these guys. Immune types. In some cases, X or a defense value indicates the type of attack means the enemy is immune to that type of attack. Can be damaged by the attack. So I'm going to take 2 damage down to do it. Does that make sense now?
It's clear as mud. It's okay. That's why you're playing the character.
All right. I am going to use my 6 to activate my abort then. That's going to be my plan. Since you weren't able to kill him, I'm just going to abort him.
I'm really sorry. I was brutal. I rolled 8 dice, man, and hit him for 2 damage.
It's okay. You'll get him next time.
Will I?
I don't know.
We might have to bring your guy in to kill him.
We have all done stuff, correct? Our characters have completed their turns. So
wait, where's the suck it part?
That's at the end. Okay, that's at the end. Right now we're doing the enemy turn.
Got it. Sorry.
Put the enemy turn on here. Oh, well, sometimes. Here, I got it right here.
Okay.
Here it is. Yep, so now we're on to step 3, which is suck it. Which is what we did. We sucked it out.
Oh, no, you didn't. You cleared out 3 enemies.
I did, didn't I? Okay, so now the enemies are going to activate. But before they do...
Wait, only 2. Ada did take out 1.
Correct. So the first thing we do is we spawn. So we are going to check out our book. Our book says that we are going to spawn...
Reinforcements.
Okay. Auto spawn. What does it say?
Auto reinforcements. 2x biomutant, level 1. 2x security droids.
So we got 4 dudes that I have to put on the board.
We have to roll.
Correct. Now, it does come with this D6 you're supposed to roll, but I really don't understand why they...
Okay, we're just going to use these.
No, we need to roll them 2 and 2 because we know where these go.
Those are for those two.
5 and 6. Okay, let's go back to the board. You are on fire here. What,
3 and 2.
Okay, so now you look. 6 is here.
Okay.
5 is here.
Oh, good. They're behind us.
This is bad. Okay. And where the other 3 and 2? They're going to be up here. Okay.
Oh, right in our way.
Wow, shocker, huh? Okay, and now these are going to activate based on the order we put the cards in.
Wait, so they spawn first and then they activate?
It's just like Fire Team Zero. They spawn and then activate.
No,
are they the other way?
It's the other way.
Oh, it's the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's an advantage for taking them out. Here, it's
no. They come in and then they activate. That's the deal. Now you're making me second guess because it seems brutal, right?
It seems really.
Enemy turn spawn. Put to enemy board 2. This is where enemies activate and boss effects resolve. That's number 2.
Okay,
Guess what number 3 is?
Die.
Suck it. All right.
Yep, that's what I'm feeling.
Okay. So at this point now, we're going to start with the Biomutants, and they're going to activate with the number 1 first, and he's right here. He is going to target the closest person to him, which is going to be her.
No. Can I jump in front or anything?
Well, before we do that, I should probably pass out the item cards that I forgot about over here.
Oh.
We start with 3 start item cards, which we might need.
That would have been nice.
Nice to know. I'm going to give this to him. Then we have these other ones, cooldown and nano heal. I'm going to give nano heal to Cora.
Anything that can help you or set their nano cube shot. Nano shot cube up to 3 spaces to the right of the stress index. What does that mean?
That means you can move the red one back 3.
Oh.
Which is good. Why don't you give that to...
Oh, you can give it to... So you can do it for anyone.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to her.
Perfect. All right. I'm sorry. You're supposed to start with 3 start cards. And these start cards are going to continue to come with you throughout the game, and they're going to level up as well. And if you use a start card, you just flip it over, then you use it for that mission.
Yep.
But if you ever use a item card, it goes away. Is there any game designers here? Please write in your rule book to include suck it as part of the rules.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. That would be awesome. All right. So this guy's going to...
How do you know how it attacks?
Let's show you the card. It's going to attack melee. It's going to move 4 and attack adjacent 1 for 3 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Or 3 attacks. So you're going to attack her for 3.
What's
and
her
she has a defense of 5.
I roll really terribly, so I mean maybe. Oh, look at that! Oh, what's a 1?
A 1? Well,
that does nothing because of your abort.
Because my abort.
Give me one of these, man.
That's why you did
it.
Abort. Normally, whenever an enemy rolls a 1, they'd put a reinforcement token.
Do the 2 5s hit you though?
Yes. Every enemy within range 2 of me suffers the following effect. Any 1 rolled does not generate reinforcement tokens. So just because of that, he does not do that, but I do take 2 damage. So she is going to drop down to there. Okay, now let's go to the next person. Next person is here. It's going to move to here. And it's going to attack. Now, the order of who it attacks is closest. Well, they're both the same.
Doesn't it move into our space? Or no, because it's... Or does it...
Jason, why don't you go move into space? Sure, why not?
I just wasn't sure.
I think it'd move up to a maximum attack. Sure, why not? Now, it's going to first go after the person who's the closest. We're the same. Then it's go after the person who's taken the most damage. I've taken none.
I've taken 2.
So it's going to go after you.
Okay.
If we both had not taken it, this goes after the person with the least armor.
Which
we both have 0.
Oh, okay.
So then it would be our choice.
Okay.
Those are the 3 criteria.
But it's hitting me.
It's hitting you. Ready?
Oh, thank you. 5 also for defense.
All right, here we go. You got hit once. And sadly, 1, 2, I'm not within range 2 of this thing.
So that puts a reinforcement.
So it does put a reinforcement token in the token pool.
Okay.
All right. That one's done. Now, we're done with the bad, sloppy.
Well, that's right, because we killed all those. It's security guards that we did.
Security token guys are going to suck.
Okay, where's number 1?
He's right there.
Where?
Right here.
Okay, so he can move 4.
You move 4.
His range is 3. He's going to want to be in his
2.
max range.
So he's going to go to there because he can't shoot from inside here, right?
Yeah. And so he's going to attack her because they're...
Yes, he's going to attack her. How many dice do you roll?
4.
4. Oh, that's good.
And she hits on a 5.
It's on a 5. Here we go. Well, 2 more reinforcement tokens.
Wow, and 2 damage.
And 2 damage.
Oh, jeez.
All right, next one is 2. That's this guy. He's going to move.
Did they say that this game is hard?
There's a way to change. You can actually make it easier. There's a.
Well, they said the easiest way is not to put all those reinforcements for all those ones that we're rolling.
Yeah, that's how you change. So 1, 2, this thing can move to here and attack.
Oh, because they can move through those dumb things, but we can't.
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
Because we move 2 and attack again. It's gonna attack you.
And it has to move into it.
Yeah, because it can't. It can't attack from
and
here.
So it can still attack shooty in the same space?
There you go. Look, only hit you once.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Next stop, we've got number 3, which is right here. He's going to attack you.
Bring it.
But you've got 1 armor. And what's your defense against shooting? 6. So I didn't hit you at all.
Wow, I like my tank.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Next one, he's right here. He doesn't have to move. He's going to shoot you. 1 hit, block it. Or not, your armor absorbs, I should say. Last attack. 1 hit.
Miss me.
Miss you, and this 1 doesn't activate because you are within 2 spaces of my abort. That's it. Done.
Well, that's the one good thing about him.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Wow. We gotta well, look at the bright side. You've got a nanoshock ability ready to go over there.
Yes, I can run through them.
Well, I'm thinking your 8 heal.
Oh, and I've got my 8 heal too, which will be helpful.
All right, now that is the end of the round. We go to round 2. So we're gonna start by, let's see here if I can find the right thing here. This is going to move up 1, and as you notice, it does put 1 of these in the reinforcement pool. So we're at 4 in the reinforcement pool next time, which means in this particular scenario, every 2 tokens is going to equal a biomutant coming on the board extra. And we're always going to spawn 2 biomutants and 2 things. Sounds brutal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't this tough?
This is, I mean,
I don't know if we're going to make it.
I'm going to say, I'm not sure we're going to make this.
This could be rough.
Part of me feels like we just say screw it to the enemies and run for the objective thing.
Next, you knock off 2 stress.
Oh, you do knock off. Oh, what if you can't?
You stay at 0.
Oh, so you can't make it go down or anything?
No.
Okay.
All right, then we have no stats effects. Now we're going to roll up our dice, and we give the initiative token to somebody.
Okay. Oh, some people have to remove 1 of their dice.
Yes.
I gave them extra.
We got an extra die.
So how many should you have? Just 5?
We should have 5 total. This is for the...
I don't know who this is for.
Oh,
this is for somebody. Oh my gosh, what a terrible
That's
roll.
Ada.
What, dude, why do I roll so terrible at your house? I don't roll this bad at my house. I just would like to call out.
It's amazing.
I think it's your house. Oh, that's better. Look at that.
Only
5,
1
5,
stress.
5,
There you
4,
go.
4. Oh yeah, I do get 1 stress. 1 stress for each of them. Can you please put the standings on their side so we can see them?
Oh, I missed 2 of them. Sorry. Okay. There you go. Missed 2 of them. Sorry about that.
It wouldn't be hit and miss in game if failure was in.
It wasn't inevitable.
Amen, brother.
This is true. Okay. Who wants the initiative token?
Ashitaka does.
Ashitaka does.
All right, we're
He's
ready
gonna
to
go to town.
blow this dumb guy out of the water. We're going to use this 1 over.
Except that's Ada's dice.
Yep, yeah.
Oh,
Use this
okay.
1
We got a
to
plan.
give her the 2 frickin' tokens. Because I can use those to give him extra dice.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So
Now, he
then-
does not have an ability. No, I bet I missed his ability, but that's okay. Every 2 and 3 I was supposed to reroll.
No, he didn't have that.
Okay, no 2s and 3s.
no,
Nobody
you-
go back and watch.
No one had 2s
Nobody
and
go
3s.
back and
I didn't
watch.
see any 2s
No
and
2s and
3s.
3s. I forgot about his superpower.
What is going on with this game?
If you rid of that ability, that's a
Holy
brutal. He
crap.
already rolls 4 dice.
Yeah. What? And he can reroll 2s and 3s, and 1s would give reinforcements?
Yeah.
What in the... What?
Mm-hmm.
What? This is the intro scenario.
I know.
I'm just trying to understand how my character works.
Nope. I can tell your character works. Crush, crush, crush.
Okay. 2. So she nano syncs. Does that mean he has to use this ability or no?
He has to use that ability in order for her to nano sync to it.
Got it. Oh.
So you'd have to use
So
it.
I might undo it because look at this. Immediately attack each enemy.
Oh yeah,
A1.
that's super good.
Because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4
He's
enemies.
got 4
there.
dudes.
So
That's super good.
undo.
Yeah, he's right here, and he can attack all these guys with this ability.
So I'm going to take 1 stress to change this to a 2 at least.
Is
So
that?
2, 4, and 4. That'll work. Okay. Weapon must be equipped to use this skill. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I get the 2 here plus 1, so that's 3 reds.
3 reds. Okay, who do you want to start with? Biomutant 1?
No, I'm going to start with the guy in my space, which
Guy
actually
in your space.
I get a +1 red die because I've got my oath against him already.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
So
Number
4
3.
red dice just for him. I hit on a 5+.
You
And I
good.
get to reroll all 2s and 3s just like him.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
sure.
kidding.
Wish you had an ability like that. That'd be
Yeah.
great. We got
Oh,
3.
I
That's pretty
killed
good.
him.
You killed him.
Get out of here.
It's done.
Sayonara, sucker. All right. Now I gotta put that down back.
So hold on a second. I got to play it.
All right. I don't know what his plan is, but I'm gonna go for. Oh, thank you.
Because I know you're rolling this many dice.
You know how I am.
Your dice fly.
This guy, he has 5 also as defense. So I'm hitting the mutant guy in your space.
My space. Kill him.
Only need 3. Come on, 3 of them. Well,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Holy moly! All right, now I'm going for the guys in front of me. Okay, they only get to roll 3. They have 4 health, so there's no way I'm gonna kill them.
2.
That's 2. What number is that?
That's number 4.
Oh, they're down here. And then the last one. Okay, last one. Oh, 2 again.
Take it.
That's number what?
That's number 5.
Number 5. All right.
Okay.
That.
Have you nano synced yet? No.
No, I'm sorry.
I love ring-bound books in games instant appeal. This was an awesome play. Thank you both so much for all your hard work. Well, you are so welcome.
All the hard work was. Did you see all the hard work? That was Barrett's. I just showed up.
I just showed
Barrett's
up
doing it.
Would you rather be eased into the game or have you thinking this is going to be easy and then crushed in the second scenario?
Absolutely. That's way better. You come and you're like, oh yeah, I'm good.
You know, I have to admit, it's just kind of like the first time you ever played Gloomhaven and you lose. You're like, we just got rocked. I don't even know what I was doing.
Yes, yes.
Remember that first scenario in Gloomhaven? Everybody's like, oh, I'm bandits. Wee. Next thing I know, I'm dead. I run out of cards.
Yes. I'm trying to decide, dude.
What do you got?
Well, okay. Provoke.
Okay, first off, you need to put your dice in your thing.
Oh man, I always forget to put the dice in the thing. It hits my stress once.
Yeah.
Is it one more before it goes off, or is it right when I get to the top? Okay. As you look, do the animation before stress.
The first time the stress cube reaches the rightmost space, the character stress index.
Wait, say it again.
The first time the stress cube reaches the rightmost space of the character stress index.
You jerk. I just gained 1.
There you go.
Okay.
You got your nano sync, which is actually really good.
2 damage.
Yep, you take 2 damage. Okay, now.
I kind of want to do this so that I can take attacks.
Not a bad idea, but it's only going to work on these 2 dudes.
Yeah. Well, I can hold on to them. Or would I have to start discarding them?
Yeah.
Maybe not worth it yet.
But you have your nano sync ability now.
Yeah, my nano. I can move up to 6 spaces. Do I not have to use a die for this?
Correct.
Forward in a straight line. Attack all enemies in each space that was part of this movement. The enemies use their lightning bolt for the duration of the attack, and nor all of these weapons must be equipped.
Sure. So you do have an option. I mean, one of our options is we take these 2 guys out, which I don't think is a bad option. The other one is you actually move down here and zap across the entire board, but then to me, you're away from this. These are all the 2, 3, 4 spawn up here. 1, 2, 3 is spawn.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Well, really, we want to go here, though.
Yeah.
Don't we?
And so maybe if you stayed here and just kind of protected us from all this
so
coming
if we're
in.
doing any of that. I mean, or do you think I do the rush? Because won't they target me then if I'm in that space?
Yeah.
I want them to target me.
Yeah, they target you.
Because I would be in their space.
Yeah.
So why don't I do the rush?
Sure.
Does that take an action? Or,
no, it takes nothing. To do your nano sync ability, your guy just says, I'm going to do a nano sync.
Move me up there.
I'm going to flip the token just like that, correct? And then you're going to do it. Now,
move me up in there.
You're going to rush right in here.
Is that okay?
Yes.
You don't like that idea?
No, I do. I think it's great.
I'm hoping I maybe will kill one of them because they both already have 2 damage.
Yeah.
Because I know more is going to likely spawn there, but then I can protect you all.
And then I can have her come over here while these guys keep on fending these people off. And then one of these guys can come around that way.
When I think we clear this, because once we clear this, then these 2 can run this way, right, to go and do the jump.
Yep.
Over. And then they can work on this while he basically just stays over here and tries to keep those enemies busy.
Correct. And she's got nano heal, so if she need a heal on you, you can. I'm glad to know I wasn't the only one to horribly fail the first mission of Gloomhaven.
Seriously.
I don't know, Colin. I have a bad feeling about this. Fire Drake is here. Good to see you, Fire Drake.
Thank you, Fire Drake. Remember whenever you said that?
I know.
Oh
my gosh. It was, remember also already did that? Also, I rolled like 100 dice.
It was amazing.
Luckily, when you finally played the original Gloomhaven, I'd played and beaten Jaws Lion, so mostly knew what I was doing. See,
nice.
that's exactly how the game should be played.
Yeah, you do Jaws first.
Yes. Okay.
So what am I doing now? Oh
You're
yeah,
rushing in, and you're
I have
doing
to roll
3 dice,
each
right?
for them individually.
Yeah, so you're gonna kill them, but at least you're gonna do some. No,
Well,
you
maybe
might kill
I
them.
could if I deal them 2 damage.
2 damage already.
Yeah.
So that's one person.
One is dead. That doesn't
And
matter.
then
which
you're
one.
going to add a, you're going to get stress from that.
Stress. Okay, I can deal with that.
Perfect.
Okay, so that was number 5. Can you
5
take
is
number
dead.
5 out?
All right, 5 is dead.
And then
There we go, 2 more.
No,
only
only
one. And one more
Sorry.
stress.
Another stress.
Only 1.
We don't have really any ways to re-roll right now.
No, we don't.
I could still kill him though.
You could. Do it.
I think I might do it.
Just slash him with your katana.
Yeah.
Take another stress.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's only 2 dice.
2 dice. All I need is 1 5 or better, right?
Yeah.
I have faith in Colin. Yeah! Oh!
Man, I will say the game has a high, so that's good. Whenever you have that feeling in a game, I think that's solid.
It's good stuff. Jaws was my first campaign game I ever played, and spoiled me with the best rule book, how to play in board games, and now it's just nothing has come close to that.
Yeah, I mean, that one is pretty dang good.
Yeah.
The problem was if you came to that after Gloomhaven, you had to skip the first 5 frickin' scenarios because they're so boring. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
And listen to us, you only had 10 scenarios. You're like, sometimes trying to get through 10 scenarios.
I know, that's the thing, right? Okay.
Good work there, Ashitaka.
Yeah, do you want, I know I'm going twice, but do you want me to heal next over here? Or
That's super nano heal. You can do that. Or I can grab laser from these guys and start shooting these guys with
do it.
And go over
I
here and
love the idea of you grabbing lasers.
and see what I can do about getting lasers. It's going to take me, I'm going to take 2 damage from that.
I mean, the biggest thing is, well, I can heal you then. The biggest thing is this. We need this.
Right. It's here. I can hack up to Ray there.
I can heal 8.
You can heal 8. That's awesome.
Heal 8 or 4 effect tokens on any, no line of sight needed.
So Cora is going to download a program. High 5. Maximum
damage.
And I'm going to put 2 3s here to activate Sidekick to grab laser from these
Hit your
guys.
stress.
1 stress. So I've got laser and abort. I can put a 4 in laser to attack. And this attack has range 4 and 2 dice. It's not the greatest attack, but it's only 1 die with a 4 to do 2 attack. Yours is 5 to do 2, which isn't too bad. But our goal is this. Right here, right?
I mean, that is what's holding us up right now.
So what I could do is I could shoot once, move, and then place my die, but that's going to add 1 to the thing. Or I could just move and do it.
I think between those two, they'll be able to handle it.
Think you do pretty good here?
This guy only has 3 health. And this guy has 4.
He's a really good shooter.
Yeah, so I think we might just say, screw him. Do these ones, and we all start running.
We can actually run straight through here in a second.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our dice to move with her somewhere. There she is. She's going to move 1, 2.
Dude, you did a great job painting these.
Thank you.
I like them a lot.
I'm going to move.
They're kind of small.
For 4, and then I'm going to place a die to activate or break the thing. I'll show you here. So I moved up here. 1, 2, 3. I don't have to move my full movement, right? And then I'm going to break the thing, which is a 4, or I have to place a 4 die at range 0, and I can remove a marker either here or here, and we're going here, right?
It's range A1, not range 0, right? Because range 0, you'd have to be in that spot. I'm
Correct,
assuming.
A1.
Okay.
I have to be in range 0 in B.
Yeah.
To then remove a token.
I definitely think that's the one we want to remove.
Okay, so we're going to remove that token. All right.
I mean, you could always remove the other one too,
Yeah.
if you have another.
I do have another die. I don't really see a reason for that, though.
I agree with you. I don't see it either.
So she's done.
It actually almost helps us with enemies because they have to walk through it. You know, they have to go through it because they can't see it through it. So I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, do some shooty, and then I'll work on healy.
Okay, sounds good. I will activate Valith next.
I do really like how unique the characters feel. Don't you feel like they're already very unique?
Yeah. I can do Super Shot twice. Attacks them with 5 dice twice.
Why would you not do that? Who can nanolink to that?
Her, but that would give another token.
I don't know if we're really up for that. What does the nanolink give you? Another die?
Yeah. Oh, I can reroll up to 2 dice.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
That'd be really good, wouldn't it?
Oh, come on, it's one more reinforcement. Do it.
I only can do it once. The other die shot would be just straight up.
Do it.
Should I take out the this guy with just a normal shot and then use her for that shot?
Yes, I think it's better to remove enemies than anything else, just because we're going to be spawning so many.
Okay, so here's the dice I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stress, that's a 5, to move this up to a 3. Okay? Those are my dice now. So let's go to my character. Somewhere in here, right there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, good job.
So I'm going to take a stress for moving that up. And then we're going to place 2 3s. Boom, boom. Goes up. I'm going to place 2 5. Well, let's make the shot. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, are you getting the reroll?
Not for this one.
Okay.
It's going to be against a nano mutant that's 1 space away.
Okay, and so what are you using? Shooty?
Yep.
So you need a 6 or higher.
6 or higher.
You got it. Boom. Boom. Oh, they have 3 health.
They have 3 health. I failed miserably.
Oh, you didn't fail miserably. It's just you were close.
Wow. Okay, well, we got plans for that.
Which number is that, 2?
What is this new devil race? Dan, good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're playing Nanolith. This is a good game. Non-gamer question. Is it more embarrassing to find a Doritos stain on my shirt while at the gym or lick it off my shirt while I'm still at the gym? Sadly, I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I think you're screwed either way.
I was going to say, I don't think one is better than the other. I think they're both awesome.
I think they're both amazing.
Yes.
We should do both at the same time.
At the same time.
At the same time. Okay, Colin, that did not go as well as I was hoping.
Hey, I think that was still great. He only has 1 health left. Maybe I can have Ada just take him out.
All right, I'm going to place 2 5s, which is going to trigger my nano sync ability, causing me 2 damage, and dropping this back down to here and moving this over 1. And you've been moving your red cube, right?
Yeah, that's why I got my red cube here and here.
All right.
And you're telling me I just need to get to this spot to trigger my cube.
Yeah.
What if let's say you get stress 1 and no, what if I roll 2 1s and I was here? Do I go 1 and then I come back to here and then another 1?
Well, why would you ask me that question? I don't know the answer to that.
Look at your notes.
It's not in the notes.
Oh wait, it's number 3. Suck it. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can't go wrong. Great problem to have. That's right. That's right. I would waste the Dorito dust.
You both will be proud of me for doing both.
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's right. I wouldn't waste Dorito dust.
I wouldn't waste Dorito dust. You know how good Dorito dust is?
So I'm going to roll 5 dice.
Make that a seasoning. Have they made that a seasoning?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
All right, so I'm going to
Dorito dust seasoning.
You want to shoot this guy? How far is your gun shoot?
2.
2 spaces? 1, 2. You want to shoot that one? You want to shoot that
I think
one?
we get rid of the ones in our space.
In our space? Sure, I like the ones in space.
So screw that guy.
I'm gonna nano sync with Cora to him to give him the ability to reroll twice. Doing that is going to spend her last die, so I'm going to take a token and stick it in the pool. You ready?
Hey, Brent. Good to see you, Brent.
Brent, good to see you. Awesome to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Watch me kill this guy.
Reroll 2 of them.
1, 2, 3. 3 hits. 4. 4 hits.
Was that on the security droid?
Yep. And I gain 1 stress from that 1. Now, interestingly enough, if that was my original roll and I went to re-roll these 2 because they missed, I would have to still take that stress, even though I'm re-rolling that die.
Oh, so no matter what you.
No matter what.
See, you knew that rule. You knew that rule, so why didn't you know the rule?
It's not in there.
Oh.
It probably, I would guess it wraps, yes. You got some weird looks. I got some weird looks from the other gym goers, but doing maybe.
They're just jealous. Like,
right.
I want some.
Super jealous.
I want some.
Interesting.
Right. Don't you think?
Wow, look at myself here. That's amazing. Let me fix that real quick.
What did you do this time?
Oh, amazing.
Oh my gosh.
So, interestingly enough, did I ever tell you my Dorito story?
Interesting enough, Bear just slowly moves down.
So,
did you notice that there's this woman in between us?
Yeah,
do you see that?
Just hang it out. Just hang it out. Rules lawyer for every other rule. That's right. I'm a rule lawyer for every other rule. That's right. It seems like it would have been.
Oh, it would have been extra salty though, because it would have been sweaty too.
There you go. Oh, that's funny. So, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but the Colts played in the Super Bowl, and I think they played the Saints.
Okay, the Saints.
I think it was the Saints.
We hate the Saints over here.
We do. And it was in the 3rd quarter, or maybe it was the 4th quarter, and I think it was.
You told me about this.
Yes. What's his name? Eli Manning threw an interception, and it was under review at the time of this that happened. They went to commercial, and the commercial they played was actually my friend's Dorito commercial that because back then Doritos used to have people make the commercials, and people could vote on these commercials, right? So Oh, Peyton Manning. Did I say Eli? Anyway, I'm
That's
probably
okay.
got it right. Thanks, Dan. Peyton Manning. So he then basically, and the reason I thought of this is because their Dorito commercial actually took place in a gym. And the guy's like, he's like, hey, check out what I found and check what I found out in the locker. Doritos. And he's eating the Doritos. And the guy goes, wait, where'd you find this? Oh, these are found in Tim's locker. And the guy's like, quick, hide these Doritos. Tim can't find out or something. And it's amazing. You have to Google Super Bowl Dorito commercial, Samurai Dorito commercial at some
Samurai,
point.
yeah, that's
Samurai,
right.
because he's in a Dorito Samurai outfit, and you have to see his commercial. It was my friend Ben, he's a singer in my band and plays games with us every once in a while and stuff. He's the one who at the time was in film school and actually did that video, and it was at the time the most watched Super Bowl commercial ever. At that point, because everybody did not change the
Perfect
channel.
that he remembers that commercial. That's amazing.
Because nobody changed the channel because they wanted to know it was under review and they wanted to know if it was we held up and they didn't want to switch off because they knew it was just going to be a quick commercial break to get back to the finding out if it was going to be a turnover or not.
So his got seen by the
most people at that time. So it was pretty awesome. So
and Dorito really benefited from it. I mean, really, so many more people bought Doritos
and made samurai outfits out of it.
Yes.
He came to actually the Halloween party dressed as a samurai outfit that year. He wasn't the one who started. It was actually Steve who actually was in the Dorito costume that did the video. It was pretty awesome.
So they had to do the whole video and then send it, and then Dorito just paid
then they would go on Dorito's website and you had to vote.
Yeah.
And people would vote like what their favorite Dorito commercials were. And then after they got like a preliminary like 50, then they would go like the top 10. And then from the top 10 it would go to the top, and then it was actually the top 8 or something. And they all got to go to the Super Bowl. But they weren't able to go to the Super Bowl. They had to sit in like this green room at the Super Bowl. And they'd be like, okay, we got the four that we've let the votes go till this moment, like when the Super Bowl kickoff happened. Once kickoff happened, they had their 4 commercials they were going to do. Well, 3 commercials. They were going to do 3 commercials. And they did the 3 commercials. My Friends was not picked.
It was not picked?
Nope. But then all of a sudden they came back in the 4th quarter and said, we just bought one more spot. So we're going to play one more commercial, and told them. And so his commercial then was played at that
amazing.
spot. So yeah, it was super, super cool.
That's so cool.
Super cool. All right, back to the game. Story time's over. Here we go.
I don't even remember what's happening now.
It was the campaign, I think, where people could enter their own commercials. Correct.
Okay,
yep.
okay.
And that was exactly the time. They don't do it anymore, but they used to. Okay. Now back here, I had made 2 shots. I failed.
No, you blew that thing out. You blew one of the. I took the droid out. This guy's got 1 health. Are you done? I think you only have 1 die left.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, so it's just Ada that's left.
Yeah.
Everyone else is gone. All right, Ada's gonna start by doing the heal 8. Can hit anybody from anywhere.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 7 health.
I'd like to heal you up a bunch and heal him up because
why don't
he's
you
likely.
give me 3 and you guys each get 2? Does that sound okay?
3.
Actually, I'm only gonna take 2. Give him 2. That's good. He looks
I think
fine.
that's good.
And give her 3.
Okay.
Because she's going to be down here taking some hits here because...
Oh, yeah, because she still has less health.
Yeah, I've got...
Well, no, if we're the same, then we can decide.
Oh, no, then it goes at the person with the... Yeah, so we can decide.
Exactly.
Yep. That's not bad.
Until one person gets hit, then it's going to be out.
That's it.
So we'll have to decide what we want to do.
But you're going to take one out, so there's only be 1 guy out there anyway.
I am. I am going to... Oh, having her go last. Okay, skill token. Let me spend this on the... All right. 2... No, I should attack first. Make sure I kill this thing, right?
Well, I think that does do it, doesn't it?
Sick gas injection doesn't.
Oh, it just gives you extra
it gives a skill token, and then you can spend the skill token for +1 attack.
Yeah. Well, here, why don't you do that? Why don't you shoot this dude that's on our square? This dude. Dooter.
Yeah, so let me just do that first. So I'm gonna use 1 stress, turn this to a 3.
Okay.
And use my 3. That gives me 2 dice. I just need to hit him for 1. This is a shot, and so that means I need a
6, I think, right?
This guy a 6.
You
Got
did
it.
it.
Got
Love
it.
it. 8 and a 4.
Dead.
He's dead. Now, if you wanted to, you could move and just leave that last security droid.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I can start running up over to here.
And then you could even do the jump probably in the same turn.
Yeah, so I can move 5, hit my stress.
I just watched that commercial again.
1, 2,
Did you like it, Fire
4.
Drake? Because it's still a classic.
And then use this to jump.
6 to jump through.
Because it needs to be a 4, and then it immediately stops your movement.
Right. And then you could move with 2 more if you wanted to. Was there anything you could have done with those dice? Probably not.
I could have attacked again. I could have shot him one time. I could also heal up to 3. Can I pretend that I did this before I left you?
Here, show me medikit.
So I'm going to spend a stress. It's going to add 1 more to there. Might as well at this point.
Oh, okay. One more of these are going to the pool.
But I'm going to heal up to 3, so you're going to be healed to full.
Oh, I'm at the full.
Range 6. 2 2s.
Maybe we should be smart and give the other heal to the... Maybe we should have used the... Give Achitak another health, because you would have gone with the 8.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's be smart.
Okay.
There we go.
But then that's it.
Yes, it was the Doritos throwing star that always cracked me up. Yes, the Doritos throwing star. Right into his neck. Ruining the commercial as people are...
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay.
I think we did okay that turn.
I think that was awesome.
Let's way better than the first turn, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it helps when I actually roll and hit something.
That did help a lot, I will say. Now, I've got my nano sync for Volith if we need it. It allows him to target a square on the board and basically destroy it.
What?
Choose any space on the encounter map, no sight required, and then use your combat value for each enemy immediately. The enemies use their nano sync against the attack. Weapon must be equipped. Oh, that was one thing we screwed up on.
What?
When he did his rush, that's a nano sync attack, so they should have been using their nano sync.
Which was a 5 anyways. So
oh, what?
It was the
okay.
same.
It was the same. Good.
And actually, for these guys, I don't think he attacked them, but it's actually a 4.
Okay.
So that's good.
All right. Perfect. All right. So now it's the enemy phase. First thing we're going to do is spawn. So we automatically get 2.
I don't want to.
And we automatically get 2 of these dudes. Right? Now, we have to spend... How many we got up there?
2, 3. We get 3 more of them.
3 more. So that's going to give us 3 more of these dudes.
Yep. All right, you ready? We're going to roll for those guys.
Okay,
How many are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just going to take the number 6 out. There you go.
There we go. So we got 2 at 6.
2 at 6, which is right here. The most you can have in a square is 4 small guys.
2,
oh, wait, hold on a second. Let's get the small, big map. There you go.
1 at 2, 1 at 3, and 1 at 4.
2, 3, and 4. There you go.
Okay. And then 2 of those other dudes.
2 security dudes.
And they're going to spawn at 5 and 5.
Not even close to where we are. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. I think my guy's dead.
No, he's not dead. I believe in him. Now we need to activate him?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with the biomutants. Where's number 1?
Number 1 is up here. There's 2 biomutants on top.
We killed number 2. I forgot to take these off.
Take those off.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're fine.
You're fine. Okay, number 1.
Okay, number 1 is here, and so is number 4. They're both going to attack you. Ready?
Okay, thank you.
They do 3 attack, 3
3 dice. They're wimps.
Miss.
Nothing.
Second one.
They have to hit me twice. Hit me once.
Oh, 2 reinforcement tokens.
Hey, how about we change that rule?
Yeah, that'd be a good rule, huh?
We might have to change that rule.
Maybe. All right. Those guys are
Now,
done.
these security droids re-roll, by the way.
I know. Now, there's 2 over here. These are going to move towards the closest person.
1, 2, or 1, 2. So it's, oh no, I'm 3 away.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. They're going to come over here. So you guys in my square. Sweet.
Okay, they're each going to attack you with 3.
Yep, I've got a 4 defense.
Okay.
That's bad.
Only 2 damage.
2. Good.
Okay, other one.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Perfect.
Wow.
I'm already half dead.
All right, now the security droid. Start with number 1. 1 is here.
Yes.
His range.
He's going to stand there and shoot me.
Okay. He gets 4 dice.
I have a 6 defense against this, so why don't you roll some like 3s and...
Reroll. Well, no, I don't want to reroll any 2s or 3s, and I didn't.
For 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. I got 2 health left.
What happens if you go down?
You get unconscious.
And what happens then?
Somebody can save me.
From far away?
I got Nano Phoenix.
Yeah, but you have Nano Phoenix.
Cora has Nano Phoenix. What are you talking about?
Cora has Nano Phoenix. Because then the other 2 are going to hit you for 4 dice too?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Reroll those 2s and 3s.
Dang it!
You rolled 7s and 6s and you tried to just put the dice back
I tried so hard, man.
Okay, so I'm going to gain the unconscious effect. They're going to get another one of these tokens. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to grab my unconscious effect. Here you go. I got my unconscious effect. I am obviously non-targetable now. So number 3 then is going to go 1.
No, each one. The second one had to shoot you to make it happen.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so those 2 are done. We missed this guy.
Oh, he's got to go.
He moves
1,
a total
2,
of 3.
3.
No, where's the movement? 4.
4. He's going to stop right here.
That means
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would come here. Yep.
Can you attack? Can he attack adjacent?
Adjacent 1.
Oh yeah. So he gets to attack. with
3
3
dice.
dice.
Why
What's
did I say the last turn went so well?
yeah?
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
What's her
I got
defense?
hit for 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 3 health.
Yeah, I need to hit my stress soon.
Oh, when
Okay.
you go to 0, everything, when you die, everything goes back to 0. All right, there you go.
Is that what your notes say up there?
Yeah, I didn't write those notes down. Which is bad news. Bad news all over the place. How do you pick a dude up? Wouldn't expect to die. Let's see here.
Does anybody expect to die? I didn't
True.
expect to die.
I didn't expect to die. It's all your stats fixed. Character's unconscious.
I think we should just, going forward, take out these if they roll a 1.
The unconscious token can only be removed by the Nano Phoenix item start card. Oh, good thing Cora's got that.
Yes.
Man,
So these ones didn't show up.
I support that.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine, but we're not in the need of having more difficulty right now.
No, I think we're doing okay.
We can always
One
add
guy's
that back
dead, and
in.
I've got only 2 health left.
Yes, I think we can always add that back in. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then the next round we have to add one of these to here.
Correct.
Right?
And your
So now
stats,
that makes sense.
Your stress goes down.
By 2.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's the deal.
Okay. Roll our dice.
And then you roll your dice.
Oh my gosh. 2 1s right away. Jerk.
I got 1-1. That's okay. 1 stress.
Yeah, we have to do this by round 4 or something?
Yes. One person has to get there by round 4. Ada has to get there by round 4. 6.
No, 6. Well, that might happen considering where she's at. Because she can run over here and do this thing, right?
And Cora can get up there.
Oh! And then we can just finish the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I think we do that.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to beat these things.
No.
Just a 1. Okay. Look at those 5s. Nice high numbers. That's good.
It's pretty good. Maybe I should put them on camera. All right. Who wants the...
She didn't see any of that?
No.
I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
All right. So at this point, now, if you can get him, we can get him up, he can still activate this turn.
Well, you need to do that.
Yep.
I can't. I mean, could I help him get up?
No, only the Nano Phoenix can.
Okay. Which obviously he did not take. I mean, that would have been silly to have him take that.
Why would you give it to that guy?
I know.
You give it to the guy. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. Paralyze and slash. Well, they ain't happening. All right.
I mean, I can get here and open this up and get her to there. And then don't we just win?
Yeah, why don't you go do that? Start with Ada.
Well, let me just read this. Can you?
Objective.
Where's the object? Where is it?
C, 1C, right
This
here.
is where rescue her by meeting the victory conditions. What's the victory condition?
Victory conditions. This is where the wounded woman located. Rescue her by meeting the victory condition.
What's the victory condition?
Victory condition?
Oh,
Reach the objective space 1C by round 4 with anybody, or round 6 with Ada, and as a free action, you can trigger the reach the objective 1C and perform a free action.
What?
And then you go to section C101.
So we might want to see what that is. So let's just have Ada go first.
Okay.
If she can get over there, right?
Yeah.
So spend a 5, have her run over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then she has to spend a 4
Spend
more.
a 4. She's got a 5 here, which is a
No
stress.
Not a big deal.
And then that's
That
gone.
removes that. All right.
And then
Now,
I've
do you
got
want to
it.
run back? Oh, there's a red line here.
Oh, I missed
1,
the
2,
red
3,
line.
4, 5. Can you get back to here?
No, I got 2 2s and a 1.
Why'd you roll that bad?
I totally missed the red line. I'm sorry. Well, you could still get somebody over there, right?
Correct. I can get over there.
Choose up to 3, then each melee get +1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, I'm gonna take 1 stress. Turn this to a 2.
Okay, I'm gonna get your board there.
I'm gonna, and then that means I'm gonna
Yeah,
go back
sure.
down to here, and this goes down, and I take 2, but I get my diddly bopper, which
Yep.
then
Might as well use it.
I'm gonna use to have everybody heal up. So I'm gonna take 1, and then please take 7. Perfect. Perfect. Heck, screw it. I'm gonna go down 1. Heal all the way up, man. I'm so out of the zone right now.
Did we forget to attack with these? No, we did. Okay.
No, we did. Remember,
Oh, yeah.
he's just really good. He's a good tank.
Yeah, he's really
They
good.
did make him a good tank. And then
You want to do that one where you all get dice?
Yep. I was doing something.
You're gonna turn that one to a 3.
Oh, I thought I could make one a 4, but I realized I don't think I can.
Let's do a 3, and you're gonna turn to a 4, and a 2, you're gonna turn to a 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I might have messed up moving my dice. So then I'm going to use these 3, which will put a reinforcements in there.
Okay.
And that's going to give us another 2 stress. But choose up to 3 people on the encounter map.
So everybody
Each
hasn't
of them
done
gets
anything
a die.
So Cora and
Oh, it's I only.
I guess no,
one.
Ada can take it. Give it to Ada. And then she doesn't put the reinforcement token in.
Oh, that's a good idea. I got a 5.
Oh, I got it. 1. That was straight up awesome. Did you go into Ashitaka?
Oh, we can't do it to the dead dude?
No, we can't give it a dead dude. He's super dead.
That's 6.
6.
Now
There
that's
you
how
go.
you roll.
That's how you roll. You see me rolling.
Okay, so now
dicey.
I want somebody to get over there because we want to see what the next part of the scenario is. Maybe we're done or maybe we're not, right?
Okay.
You just have to take an attack from this dude when you move away from it.
Or I could kill it.
It only has 3 health.
It'd take me a couple turns to kill it.
Couple turns? What do you mean by turns? I mean,
Like 2 dice.
oh, that's fine. Because all you have to do is move into that spot.
And this is a Jason 1, right? All right, yeah. Okay. All right, should we try it?
Oh, well, should you instead? So this dude's down, right?
Yeah, I can fix him.
And do all this?
Yeah, I got a
Okay.
plan.
Okay.
I'm going to do this. All right, here we go. We're going to, first off, place a 4.
Yeah,
and
Ada for the win. Hey, by the way, I would just like to call out who's a better healer.
Oh, boo. It's easy when it's automatic. You just get 8.
I'm gonna heal.
Just poop out 8 health. Everybody grabs
My
some.
name's Barrett. I'm gonna heal. The only way I can fail is a 1. 1. What? Oh, I'm gonna heal this guy. Here. Oh, I get a 7. Oh, don't worry, he dies. Still
Dies
anyways.
anyway. That's my favorite. Super dead. Sounds like zombie superhero. Super dead.
Oh, it's so good. You just poop out health. I just poop. You health pooper.
I'm gonna shoot the guy in front of me. He's right in front of me, right there. How could I miss? He's right in front of me.
Well, what's his? What do you hit him with? He hit him for 1.
6. All right, I hit him for 1.
He tickled his toes.
All right, we'll hit him again.
I can't see it. He's number 5.
All right, ready? We'll shoot him again.
I think if we do
Son of a gun. All right. Should I take an attack?
what? Dude, I just healed you. Just get your butt
I'm gonna
over
move
there.
1 to here to heal him, and then I'm gonna use my nanos card with my 3. I know you can't see it. Sorry. Whatever.
Now your guy stands back up.
He stands back up. He gets to roll his dice in. There you go. He's super happy. He already got some stress.
Welcome back to the world. Here's the strats for you.
I don't know about you. I'm pretty stressed when I stood up in front of all this.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 enemies around him.
Oh my gosh, I'd be stressed. All right. Now she's going to move 6. How about 1, 2, 3.
Okay, she takes an attack of
Take an
opportunity
attack.
from this person. Look at that.
Look at that. Nothing.
Is she a 6?
No, I
Alright.
take a 1.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're not worried about that 1.
Free action. I'm going to check this out. You ready?
Yes.
All right.
Please tell us we're done.
If not, we might be anyway.
I know. I was going to say, I'm running low.
You're
on
running low. I
steam.
can tell you're steaming out. Steaming out?
But I'm really liking this.
101.
What are you thinking?
I think it's great.
This is awesome.
I want to play more. C101. Somewhere in this
My
book.
favorite part has been trying to find where it is.
Well, they put D on the other side, and there's BD. I'm like, what's that? My initials? All right.
Big deal.
Big deal. All right, here we go. It says here, as Ashitaka unleashes hell on the mutants with his sword.
That sounds accurate.
Yep. Ada kneels down to tend. Cora kneels down to tend to the. Really? Okay. Cora kneels down to tend to the wounded woman cowering behind the terminal. My name is Hitomi, gasps the woman, as she sputters blood into her tattooed combat suit. And I know I pronounced that right because I played enough Dead or Alive where Hitomi would power up. Hitomi, power up. She was one of the characters in the character. She was one of my favorite characters. She could kick real good. Don't talk, says Ada, and starts treating her wounds with clinical proficiency.
Wait, who, Ada? Oh, Ada.
Yeah, you have to get out of here. The Resistance has done everything in its power to free you. You are our last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. No, it didn't say it. Here. As Hitomi's last words creep out of her mouth, she thrusts a piece of metal into Ada's hands. Elsa, E-L-I-S-A, Elise? I'll go with that. Gave this to me to bring to you. She said you would remember for the Resistance. The young woman let out a dry cough as her lifeless body slumps into Ada's arms. Her hand is still clutching.
Oh, I just rolled
beard. Good work, healer.
Yeah, one has gone down. How many have I saved?
All of a sudden, the room is rattled by an explosion, and a fierce blaze rips along the rows of bio tanks, shattering their glass panels in the heat. Hordes of terrifying mutants are spewed onto the ground in a pool of nutrient fluid and start squirming around like freshly hatched maggots. A blood-curdling roar resounds through their throats as they rise to the full height. Take card A1 and A3 from the hidden deck and distribute them freely among my characters.
What? That was good. That was good.
Starting with the first player, place one mutant per person in each space with at least one person. If there are more than one person on the encounter map than mutants, then in the spawn pool, the player may decide where to place remaining mutants. So in other words, we only have one mutant, so we're only placing one mutant. That's great. Once there are no more mutants to spawn, no further mutants are placed on board. Remove all block tokens. New victory condition. Get your characters who are not unconscious safely back to the space in which they started the encounter. Sidekick never counts the character for victory conditions. If all characters are unconscious, it's game over. Eliminate, or you can eliminate every enemy on the board.
But does it continue to spawn?
Oh, yeah.
We continue to spawn?
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
No. So all I got to do is run. Ready?
Are we going to keep going? Or?
I think I'm okay. I don't know if I have enough time to finish this.
Yeah, I think we could start easily next week with just...
Right there.
Yeah, is that okay?
I think that's great.
Because I'm exhausted, but this is good.
It sounds perfect. We're going to continue this next week because this is awesome.
What are you going to spawn that mutant? Spawn it so we don't forget.
Spawn it so we don't forget. Yeah, we'll put that in your square.
I was going to say, put it in Ada's because...
Let's see if I can figure out where the buttons are. Oh my gosh. I need the buttons someday.
Actually, you have the most health. Put it where you...
And I can just run out of there.
Yeah.
Next turn because I got...
Oh yeah, because all we got to do is get back to that starting space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, screw fighting anything. We'll just run. Because it's gonna take me forever because I have to jump and
especially the way you roll.
Actually, I can go this way.
Yeah, you run
and
out.
I can pick up an item on the way.
Okay. Treasure. I'm gonna remove this token.
Oh,
there you
thank
go.
you.
Yeah, if we can run, you're just gonna take 2 hits here.
Yeah, but he won't take any hits. Because they just do their regular attack and he'll
and he
block
doesn't have to
it.
do anything. You just stand there and fire at will, Commander.
Yeah.
I think we should be. I mean, actually, honestly, I think we'd be okay getting through this. Not much problem.
Well, our problem is that Ashitaka is the only one, and him. Those two have to activate.
And then on the monster going to activate, we got to survive that round.
We got to survive that round, and then we'd be fine getting back.
Yeah, I do know for a fact that this spot has to be clear in order to get out of there because you only have 4 characters in that space.
So yeah, you've got to kill those two, but we can help you with that too.
Yeah, well, this guy's going to move into the space too.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? We can come in.
When you healed him, Colin, you heal him like Baron. That's great. But I will never be done.
Nope, you will not, dude.
Is she super dead now? She is super dead.
She's
Fire
super
Drake.
dead.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Cool.
That was super good. We're going to come back to this game. I hope everybody enjoyed watching this. We're super pumped. This is a good game. We're going to keep playing this. This is super fun. I had a great time.
I had a great time. This is awesome.
This is so
I
good.
love the theme.
This theme is so good.
They do need to stop saying nutrient fluid, though.
Nutrient fluid. Nutrient fluid. And we use this card. I got to flip this over. Okay, one thing I'm not a fan of is that I think if we're going to continue playing this might just be a universal card that sits out.
Yeah. Yes.
Because that's rough. But now that I think about it, if all we had to get back to space, him down is not the end of the world.
No.
We probably still could have made it.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out next time. All right, thank you all for joining. If you're excited to see what Colin and I have coming up, Colin might not have a lot. He's still surviving.
I actually do have a couple things.
Do you? Because I feel so bad that you've been like in charge of everything.
That's okay. Yeah, that's why nothing's been going on.
That's right.
No, I have, thanks to Dale the Casual Gamer, I watched his entire Shield play. The Shield box of Marvel Champions. I've got that I'm starting, and I did a Cthulhu Death May Die playthrough. And thanks to Brent, who's on this thing, he gave me Under the Falling Skies, And so that's my next one I'm going to play if I feel up for it. I
That's
gotta
great.
Feel good, though.
I've got this game,
Yes.
and I'm going to maybe try to get this War of Mine to the table.
Oh, I can't
I was
wait.
watching a YouTube channel called Dicing with Death or Dicing for Death. I forget if it's for or with, and I apologize for that.
With and for.
It could be with and for. They're a new channel up and coming. If you don't know who they are, please go check them out. They're absolutely awesome. And they actually just played this War of Mine. I thought, I was so much fun watching. I am going to get this War of Mine back to the table and play it again.
Nice.
And of course, the Gamefound is going on right now, and I was like, oh, I forgot how good that game is. That happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah, there's too many games. Too many games. So
there we go.
All right.
That's kind of maybe what we got coming up. Of course, it's all subject to change. Thank you all for watching. If you're excited to see what Colin and I have coming up next, then I need you to meet me at the table. Take care, everyone.
see ya. Thanks. I feel